following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
I think they have one of the best dual wide receivers in the NFL.
What was Parker?
Well, they do need to tackle.
Exactly where this from. Now you can make the case for Smith, Nolan Smith being the fifth best pass rusher on this entire league.
Ho, ho, whoa, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Familiar face in the house. Look below here. Look below here. The prodigal son has returned.
I'm back.
Merc Dog, man, back in the house.
We are not worthy. We are not worthy. I'm just missing a LeBron baby powder, bro.
Oh, man. Well, welcome to the Couchcasters podcast. I'm Jeff. This is Parker as usual. Our man Mercer back in the house. We're just hanging out for the draft tonight. The Bears on the clock. No big secret what they're going to go with here, I think. It's definitely going to be J.C. Latham.
Of course. I was going Fuaga, but, Latham, that's the more secure pick, man. Look.
No, it's got to be Caleb, right? It's Caleb, right?
I'm putting it right now. It's Caleb because I think their offensive line is pretty set.
They picked up Ian Allen too and DJ Moore, so they just need the quarterback now.
So what I did not know is the first round. The Bears have 2 top 10 picks. They got they got the first pick, and I think it's the 9th.
But they got Carolina's pick from last year, or from Carolina for the Bryce Young trade.
Exactly. And I heard that
Carolina was trash, so Bears are like, "Thank you very much, man. We'll take the number 1 pick."
I hear they might be trying to go for either
Steelers, no problem.
Malik Neighbors or a Marvin Harrison Jr. is what I was hearing. But then again, you've got Roma Doomsday. Out there too. I mean, that guy's legit.
He's a beast.
So here's my question: the Patriots never pick this high. Belichick will always trade out. For like six more draft picks. Do they keep this number 3 pick and take the quarterback?
Yes.
Or one of the receivers? Or does Belichick trade out like he normally does, trade back for more picks and somebody move up?
Belichick's not there anymore.
That's right. God,
Belichick's not there.
There.
I think with this new age, Robert Kraft's still the owner. With the new age, they've got to go get a quarterback.
Yes,
they got
Rob Mayo's got to get the quarterback.
You've got to get one, and then you start building around that. You've got Bailey Zappi as your quarterback, or did they release him?
They got Brissett now. They got Jacoby.
Jacoby's back. He was back. He was there a few years ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yes, he was.
Guy.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, here's the thing. Let me ask y'all this. How much do you actually believe?
What's up, Will?
What up, dude? How much do you actually believe?
This is my homie, Charles' son, Will. He likes to tune in and talk trash with us. So what's up, Will, man? Yeah, got to go jerseys, man. I got a problem.
Yeah.
I got like 12 Steelers jerseys back here.
You got to be a platinum member of the NFL Pro Shop, bro. I think you're a platinum member.
No, the NFL Pro Shop, boo. These are all those fake Chinese websites. Uh-oh. Guess who's here, Parker? Guess who's here, Parker? Y'all know what's up.
Mike.
Oh, guess who's here? Guess who's here? Legend.
What's going on?
I was just talking to Jeff about you today.
It's a sick jersey, Michael. What is that?
I do like that colorway.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's fresh. That's fresh.
That was a newer one.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, girl. What's up?
Hi.
What's going on?
Y'all remember Mercer, Parker? We got a couple others joining us soon, but
how you doing, guys?
Hey, look. Hey, man, you look so fresh, man. I feel underdressed. I love that colorway on that jersey. I like it.
I
incorporate that.
I saw somebody in the crowd with the same jersey on at the draft.
He's copying
TJ
you,
Watt
Mike.
jersey? Same TJ Watt?
Copying
No, it
you.
wasn't water. It was Najee, but it was yellow.
Oh, okay.
Well, that don't count. You know, if
No.
it ain't white, it don't count. You know.
TJ Watt, right.
Hey, nobody's as fresh as this one right here.
What you got?
Oh, Claypool.
Claypool.
I got Pickens.
You got
Ooh, Pickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I wore the Claypool so you couldn't see the name, and all the rest you can see the name hanging up.
Yeah.
So I couldn't hang Claypool up. So I was like, well, I'll just wear it so you won't ever see the name. You'll just see the Steelers and top of a couple numbers.
Not worthy. Not
Jeff, you
worthy
just
to be
jinxed your
shown names.
draft. You jinxed your draft when
Just
Claypool.
draft. I know. Well, and then Allen Robinson wore 11 last year, so it's over. It's over.
It's done.
And they both stank, so
We're gonna blow this pick. I can tell you right now, we're blowing it.
Oh man, yeah, don't say that.
I'll tell you
Bro.
right now, they're not. They're either trading down or they're trading for a receiver. Either way.
Mike,
Yeah,
Jeff, and I were talking about you today at work because we're bringing up about the clips, the snippets from the game reactions for the Steelers, and I it just kills me every time. I love them. I mean, you're,
One power.
the depiction of Kenny Pickett
Love that.
is top tier.
Good.
I was telling Jeff, I was like, every time it just cracks me up, and it's in our intro.
That was his
It's
exactly
the best one, dude. It's the best one.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, and it's to the point. To the point, and he's gone. He's gone then now? He's gone.
Oh, thank God he's gone.
Wait, hold on, Jeff. Hold on. Let's circle back. Let's rewind a year ago or so ago. I told you Kenny Pickett, Trubisky, and all those trash quarterbacks that y'all had. I said they were going to be trash. We had the hot sauce bet.
100%.
You were right.
They suck, bro.
I get back with them too this year. No way. I said, forget it. No way.
Dude.
Just awful.
Boy, look, y'all have arguably the best quarterback situation in the league right now with Russ.
I agree.
And,
And
They're
Fields,
a lot better than it was.
League minimum. I mean, it's unbelievable.
well, that wasn't hard to do though. Y'all, I mean,
That was like
God, that is gold. Someone should put that in the archive in the Louvre. Hang it up. That is good stuff.
I was so
Great.
angry.
The ending of it because he sucks.
Get this guy off the field.
The best part is you can hear Michelle laughing because she's sitting in the chair. You can hear her when he gets up and goes, Lee, Lee. You can hear Michelle laughing off the side here, laughing.
Expect him to do all that.
That's the best part about it. Like, I wasn't. That was me doing that. I wasn't even acting.
Oh gosh, it was. Oh man,
That's why it
that Eminem right there. Is that Eminem on stage with?
Shady.
That's Marshall. It's Marshall.
Wow.
Wow.
Who's that?
Is that right?
With the Jordan 3s, I think.
Man, he's like 51. Make me feel old.
But he just doesn't.
Eminem is like 50 or 51, something like that.
Yeah, he getting up there, man. He getting up there slowly but surely. Eminem's a legend, man. Nice kicks. I like his outfit.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, that's how I dress going to the doctor's office. Right? He's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I think this.
Oh,
I don't know what y'all's opinion.
Hey, what up, dude?
Would be that they changed the draft to these different locations. I'm a fan of it. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I get
changing it
the
up.
traditional. Like, I think they should go back to New York at some point
Right.
to get it back in there. But I mean, last year it lost, or a couple years ago in Vegas, that was insane. That was
that's crazy.
and this. I mean, look how many people are there. That is insane. It's in Detroit.
last year's Vegas.
I was surprised that many people went to Detroit. I know it's a grimy city. I was a little surprised.
Hey, they revitalized downtown just for the draft. So
I did put a lot of money into that. I did see that.
That sounds.
It was worth it, man.
Was that him? He got
Yeah.
highest paid receiver in the league.
Yeah, I'm on. Yeah.
I don't know. The Eagles just paid AJ Brown.
Oh yeah, that's what I was mentioning to you, Jeff, earlier. It was like a 5 year? Yeah, 5 or 3 years. I could.
Or something million, or
It was insane.
I was like,
So hopefully that
Was that money
Makes
well
sense.
spent?
I hope that helps with the prima donna issues going on in
Let's
that
go,
locker room.
baby.
It
Jared
won't.
Goff.
It won't.
Mark, I can't do it. I can't buy into Jared Goff trying to get somebody hyped.
They told him that as soon as he did it, they tapped him on the shoulder. They were like, "Step back, let
Yeah.
somebody else
Let's go, baby. They're like, okay, that's enough.
That's enough. Calm down. Be
Calm
seen,
down,
not
Jared.
heard.
Too
Calm
much.
down.
You just waved. You should have just waved up here. Shouldn't have said nothing.
Be seen, not
Oh,
heard.
the legend.
Barry.
They're still booing him. You hear booing him? They're still booing him for retiring.
Yeah.
I like that jacket though. That jacket is nice.
The jacket's fresh.
Oh,
That's nice.
Everybody boo. They always boo him.
they hate Roger at all.
God, it's Caleb Williams, right? Or the Bears
Yeah.
trading out.
That's an
Nah, they taking that dude.
Yeah. they're
Which
taking it.
honestly, I don't think he's gonna be good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't think
Really?
He is
Nah, he
either.
ain't gonna be good.
he's overrated.
He's way overrated, bro.
Yep.
He won't be good. He won't live up to the
Yeah.
hype. That's for sure.
Yeah, he won't live up to the hype. I think he'll be
To me,
solid
his
starter.
career is not good.
Yeah.
He wasn't that
He's
great.
got talent.
He's got talent, yeah.
I mean, he's got all the talent in the world, but my thing is just from the last couple of things I've been listening to for the past couple of days,
Mhm.
on top of the stuff I've already seen, him display character wise, I'd be very, very worried about putting a quarterback like that in my locker room because of the possibilities of being. I mean, you don't. As to what we were just talking about, Mercer being a prima donna.
Right.
I mean, a wide receiver is one thing. If it's your quarterback, oh, good Lord, you're in trouble. You're going to lose the locker room.
So cocky. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, and that's the thing. By the way, guys, this is my man JP.
JP.
My brother from another JP. This is
What's up, JP?
JP. You're
Hi,
one of
guys.
the Steelers fans.
You doing?
They're all like Steelers. This is Steeler Nation. You know.
Right.
There's quite a bit of
Oh,
Steelers.
okay.
There's quite a bit of Steelers representation.
Tested all the jerseys out. Jeez.
Yeah. Right
Jumping
on,
seven
right on.
jerseys.
Hey, remember that text I sent the other day that said those Chinese websites been good to me in terms of Steeler jerseys, man.
Hey, blue jerseys.
I'm telling you, you get them cheap. Seriously.
$25.99, man. They're stitched. The one I paid $150 for from the pro shop was patched on. It wasn't even stitched on.
Yeah, it's not even. Yeah, it's not even real. It's like
A
the.
friggin' Najee Harris jersey. I was like, all right, I'm going all in for Najee, baby. Bought it from the pro shop. Showed up. It was all heat pressed. I was like, where's the stitch?
Yeah, they
No
got you,
stitch.
bro. They got you.
And then you get one for me.
Chinese made through and through.
It's on.
These are sit. This I got this jersey for like 40 some bucks.
Yeah.
That's a
I know.
nice jersey, though.
I don't know where they make, but
I don't know. And it's
this one, almost all those ones hanging up.
you know.
Except Rod is God, man. That Rod Woodson came from Big Mike there. You see Rod Woodson back there, Mike? You see him?
Oh, I remember that one. Wow.
Hey, Jeff, when are you getting your Fields jersey, bro? When are you getting that one?
Who?
Fields. When you getting Justin
Man.
Fields jersey?
Number 2,
Don't
right?
worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
They've already declined his option for next year, which I knew they were going to do. They were never going to pay him $25 million for next year,
By no
but
means.
They're going to
they may re-sign him to a more team-friendly deal. But
Yeah.
Then
or
you'll
they may
get-
say, "Hey, look, we're going to take a look at you this year. We may not need to worry about it next year."
Hey, look, as bad as Russ looked, if he can't beat him out,
They're not going to trade for the guy to just want to.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It's stupid.
I'm telling you, I think Caleb Williams, this is my hot take. I think Caleb Williams is like Zach Wilson. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh,
I mean,
oh, savage.
Man, I don't know about that. I don't know if
Zach Wilson.
Look,
compares.
if you take Zach Wilson and blend him with Kyler Murray, you got Caleb Williams.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good one. I like
yeah.
that.
that's a very good comparison. I
That's what
agree.
he got.
I mean, looking at it, he's got. I mean, we're looking at it with how Zach Wilson coming out of college from BYU. I had my, I was very skeptical of what he was going to be able to do in the league, and it showed. Everything that came to light was true. I just don't from a lot, and it's nothing against small town or small college quarterbacks. It's nothing against them. I know that there's been good ones out there, but I mean, we look at the last couple ones. I mean, Trey Lance.
Yeah.
What happened with him?
Future Cowboys QB1 when they punt Dak. It's the Lance train, baby.
Don't do that to me.
or Josh Rosen.
Rosen was UCLA.
See, there you go. But he was like at UCLA,
Man,
right?
Josh Rosen will always be legend for having a hot tub in his apartment at UCLA.
coming to America.
And having a mustache while having said hot tub, rocking the sweet stash.
That's
What
about
was the Philadelphia quarterback?
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Yes, that was another one. Now I know he had a couple good, like maybe 1 or 2 good years to start out.
Like Skip calls him Carson
it-
Wentz.
Yeah, it ended up hitting a bad trajectory there towards the end, and obviously I couldn't tell you where he's at right now. So
Yeah, he got signed to.
Rams.
He's on the Chiefs now. He's back up for the Chiefs.
Yeah, you're right.
Is he?
Yeah, he's back up for the Chiefs.
Oh,
Chiefs
he
on
is.
him.
That's right. Yeah, he was at the Rams last year.
But say he was with the Rams for like the last half of the season last year.
Just wants a ring, bro.
and see, he's someone who I think would be a very serviceable backup quarterback. He is ideal for that.
Yes.
But yeah, again, I worry about those quarterbacks like Zach Wilson. In Caleb Williams' situation, it's not about talent,
He is talented.
obviously, because he's got the talent. I'm not going to beat around the bush on that. As I've already stated, I just worry about how the locker room responds to a personality like that. Now, he might, day one, he might lock it in and say, "Let's go, baby, let's go,"
Yeah.
and then all this hoopla goes out the window. I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to be a problem.
I think this Jaden Daniels might be better than all of them, to tell you the truth.
It's
I
possible.
like him.
He's
I
probably
like
the most
Jaden
ready
Daniels.
to play.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Will, my man Mert is a
Yeah.
Cowboys fan.
Oh, yeah. You know, I got to look at the chat. Yes, Will, I am a Cowboys fan. I'm sorry to anybody who's watching this. Y'all can shame me. I'm not watching for the Cowboys. I already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna suck next year. I know that. So I'm not watching for me. I'm watching as a quasi Steelers fan and Packers fan for my man JP. Even though JP really is a Patriots fan. So
I'm about to say JP, who's your team? Is it the Pats?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
You need a quarterback's bad.
Oh yeah.
You ain't offending nobody, dude. You ain't trying to offend no one.
bro. Yeah, there's nothing like that. I'm gonna tell you something, but here's the thing about Caleb Williams. Going back to that, the games that I watched him play, he didn't really pop for me, and I'm worried about a guy that has to scramble to make quote unquote electrifying plays.
Right.
Anytime, if you like sit there and watch him, like he wasn't good against good teams. He struggled against Colorado, and I was like, dang, they suck. They had like no pass rush whatsoever. Linebackers were
I don't know
terrible.
what happened with Caleb this year.
He was
The badass last year, but I don't know what happened to him this year.
Yeah, when your team is not stacked, bro.
You watch that Notre Dame game, he was awful.
Yeah, he was awful. Correct. I just don't
I
see
agree with
it.
that.
You know, for the hype, but I hope he does well. Like I'm not wishing bad on him, but I like Drake May a little bit more. I like Drake May. I like Spencer
Like
Rattler
May
a
a
lot
lot,
too.
too.
JP knows that.
Depends on where Daniels goes, Will. If Daniels goes to the Redskins, or I meant the Commanders, sorry.
Yeah.
Just
Might
say
be.
14. They don't know.
I mean, I don't know. They
See,
a whole new leaf getting turned over in Washington.
I'm glad you brought up the Drake May conversation about all that, because he's someone who kind of was high on him last year about his abilities, and then
Agreed.
Obviously there was a couple hiccups this year, but I'm like, the guy played at North Carolina. There is not a lot of tools to use. I mean, they finished about as what I expected. 10-3, 9-4, 8-5 kind of team.
I mean,
But
the last two North Carolina quarterbacks haven't really fared well, but not that has anything to do with it.
That was an easy one. There you go.
But that's like the Bama quarterbacks, though. That's like Mac Jones, man. Like Mac, Hurts and all those guys, man. I mean,
Here comes the most obvious pick.
yeah.
I don't know what happened. Where did he go? He got traded somewhere.
Well, Mac Jones, he's Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, he's with the
He's
Jags.
back up there, and he might be okay there.
I think he'll play well there.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff was the one that called Trevor Lawrence not being that guy. Jeff was never on the Trevor Lawrence bandwagon. And I honestly think Trevor Lawrence is the most overhyped quarterback in the league.
He's good. I mean, he's I don't know.
He's a franchise guy. I think the hype has killed his
Way overhyped.
perception, but he's a top 15 quarterback.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You think so? Top 15. Oh, I gotta look at the list.
I think
I mean,
He's fringe top 15. He like on the back. He like 14 to 15.
It's on the back.
Never had a good offensive line. Played through an injury
Yeah.
last year. His weapons have been hit or miss.
He was injured last year. That's a good point.
And he did have I would say last year he had a lot more weapons than he ever has his entire career. It feels like he had Ridley. He had
right.
It was just a bad year for him to get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, because he had Ridley and you know he had some weapons, but then he got hurt, and that kind of derailed the whole season. And they never could get back on track. He probably wasn't totally healthy when he came back. He probably wasn't really 100% when he came back, but they were just trying to get in the playoffs, and they ended up, you know, just not playing well. So
yeah.
So who's on the clock now? The Commanders. They're going Jaden Daniels, right?
I think Dan. They could go.
I don't know, man.
It
might be May.
Could be Drake May. Yeah.
In New England.
One of those.
Caleb's smiling, man, and the Bears fans are like, oh.
I don't know if New England. They might get Drake May. I don't know.
I like May. I like Daniels too, but he's so small, man.
He's small.
He's small, and then he had two.
Might be 200 pounds, maybe.
Yeah.
Mitchell was that big though, was he?
Daniels and Bryce Young remind me a lot of each other as far as stature wise. But I mean, I think Young's got a great decision making and an arm too. But Daniels, I mean, he's got some wheels. That guy can move.
Yeah. He's a twig, but he can run.
I wouldn't want to try and go tackle him. He would shift me out of my shoes.
Murph. What's up, Murph?
Big dog.
Yo, Murph, this is JP and Mercer. This is Hunter. We call him Murph, but Hunter's his first name. But yeah, this is JP. This is Mercer. This is our guy, Murph.
How's it going?
He's over in the ATL, man. He's a big Dolphins fan.
You're a Dolphins fan. Okay.
There you go.
Hey, talk to Tyreek.
Also, Hunter, this is the legendary Big Mike from the rant intro clips.
Oh, yeah.
This is Hunter. This is Dr. Michelle. This is Hunter.
Hunter goes, I've seen him.
It's legend. His legend has grown.
Man,
I tell everybody cracks up, and I'm like, y'all. I'm telling you, when I'm watching a game with them while we're FaceTiming, it's like that's what it is. It's
you see it
every same thing. It just so happens to be Michelle's recording it this time, but you could drop a camera in any Steeler game at any time, and it would be just like that.
Laugh the whole game.
That's a real fan, dog.
I'm glad y'all brought up the North Carolina situation. Looking at Trubisky too, I'm looking at the Bears stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fields wasn't a bad pickup. I don't think that was a bad draft pick.
No,
Trubisky I think was horrible because Trubisky started for North Carolina for 1 year, and I said this guy is not going to work out. And I think Daniel Jones started for North Carolina for a year too.
Duke, he was at Duke.
Duke, that's right.
The Giants won quarterback too. They said,
but see, the problem is, man, these guys aren't. They're not like developing these quarterbacks. Mitch was a reach. Everybody knew he's a reach.
Oh my God.
And he didn't have tools around him. Yeah, man, it was
Holmes went what 11th in that draft, 10th or 11th in that draft.
But he still sat for like a season or two before he played.
He sat 1 year behind Alex Smith.
Yeah,
and then Andy Reid said, "Alex, I need to talk to you about something.
Come sit next to me.
I don't know how to put this, but we don't need you no more. Your services are no longer required. So we're gonna shake on this, and I'm gonna show you where the door is over there.
Alex,
you can take your playbook because we're not gonna be using that playbook with this guy.
You can keep that one.
You're fired.
You don't want that one back.
Thanks for your service, but they'll validate your parking when you slide out there.
Maybe.
We don't need you around here no more.
Exactly. No, I was telling JP, I think the Packers are the best franchise with developing quarterbacks, man. They keep
man, Jordan Love really turned the corner last year, man.
The Cowboys did that for Jordan Love, though. We JP was in defense, so they played us, and all of a sudden we got a contract.
It worked very nicely. No, I think they got a good quarterbacks coach in Green Bay. Yeah, and I think they've got a bunch of great receivers that are really under the radar and nobody knows about them. So
yeah, y'all are stacked up receivers. I agree.
All right, I got a question for Fonzie. I got a question for you.
Okay.
What if by some crazy circumstance, because of trades, because of whatever, Bowers is there at 20?
Ain't no way.
Do the Steelers take Bowers, or do we stick with the plan of going with an offensive lineman? Or because we didn't plan on Bowers being there at 20, but what if? Do they?
I mean, I just think it's unplausible. I mean, I think you'd take him. He's top 10 talent. It's kind of hard to pass him up, but
If
we
you
have
do
so many other needs. Like, we don't need a tight end. We have Fryermuth.
Yeah.
Don't y'all still have Washington too?
Yeah, he would.
Oh yeah, that do got Washington.
Yeah, so you would have both the Georgia tight ends from the championship team. So I was be like, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Bookends. We'll bookend them. I mean, all the mocks I saw had Bowers going around 15. That's what I was saying. Like, what? Like, by some crazy circumstance, you know, we get the 20 and Bowers is there. Like, we scrap everything and take Bowers because he is a transcendent tight end.
And,
you know, at a major mismatch position, or do we say no? We're stacked there. We're going to stick with JPJ or Marius Mims, one of those guys.
Well, then if you're going to take
question
Bowers there, then you got to get rid of Fryer. That's my opinion.
I mean, I would.
Yeah,
that would be okay with me. But is Fryermuth good enough that we could pass on Bowers and go with our offensive line plan?
So it's like need versus best talent available, basically at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question: when did Goodell become commissioner?
Watch it. Yeah.
Oh man, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. He's been there for a while.
90s, I'm pretty sure.
I'd say 20 years, 20 some odd years.
Yeah, I think it's 20 something though, right?
There you go.
Not 20 something, but 2000 something.
Keep Jaden Daniels at quarterback.
You're ahead of me.
Oh, I am. Sorry. I'll keep it to myself then. My bad.
Keep your freaking mouth shut, Parker. God.
Sorry. Jeez.
Hey, you know what? I think don't they have Cliff Kingsbury as the OC?
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah. I think that might be all right, man. Well, hold on. Yeah. They're gonna use him like Kyler Murray. Is that what that means?
Ouch.
I hope not, because he'll
do better than Sam did.
You gonna cuss out his coach then?
Yeah, that's coming. Yeah, anytime that's coming. That's coming. But yeah, that's probably using like Kyler.
Is New England trading down, or are they going to take May?
That's what I'm saying. Like Belichick would never pick this high.
Yeah,
right. Like Belichick would trade out of here 100% for like 8 draft picks and all this stuff.
Yep, that's why Belichick is not there anymore. He's doing that stuff.
Does Mayo do that, or does he get his franchise guy?
I think it's guys.
I don't know. Man. The draft is kind of starting at 3, man, because y'all could trade. Giants. Me and JP were talking earlier today. The Giants want Drake May apparently, and the Vikings too. I just don't understand the JJ McCarthy hype. Y'all explain that to me. He sucks.
I don't understand.
I just say that's the only reason New England would move down is if they want JJ McCarthy. And
I don't understand that.
You're never getting that value.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Hear me out right here. The Chargers go and pick him up late. And
Chargers pick McCarthy, and then Blake Corum in the second round.
Yes.
QB2?
Trade Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, JJ McCarthy would definitely be QB2, QB3, if anything. That is.
I could see Harbaugh trading Herbert for a bunch of draft picks.
That would
rolling with JJ.
I heard that actually too.
I like that guy. I like that. He's a winner.
I heard about them maybe getting rid of Herbert. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah, that'd be
McCarthy is awful, man.
They just gave him like $250 million.
Yeah, right.
Man. Yeah, McCarthy's not. He has the greatest marketing team of all time, man. Besides Kirk Cousins' marketing team.
No, Kirk Cousins got the greatest.
He has a very good agent. That's what he is.
Yeah, his agent's legend. Everybody hires Rosenhaus. I'm like, find Kirk Cousins' agent, man. That's the guy you need to be calling.
Yeah, right.
You had to take him when you got your job reviews and be like, this is my representative.
Seriously.
Representative?
He'll talk for me and explain to you why I need this $2 million raise. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Barely mediocre is being nice about it, Will.
Like, my results this year were average, but he'll explain to you why I deserve all this money.
Well, see, my thing with JJ McCarthy, if you look at Michigan games, he didn't win anything. Wasn't it?
Yeah, he's not good, man. He didn't even pop.
Yeah, one game he had like 9 passing attempts or something.
It was against Penn State. They still won.
He didn't throw a single pass against Penn State in the second half.
That's what it was. It was some game, some crazy stat like that. He didn't attempt a pass. It was like that Mac Jones game for the Pats where he was like 1 for 3. like 9 yards for the whole game, and they won because they had.
Hey JP, you know about
They're
that?
picking.
What does
I've had
Reggie
it.
McCarthy do well though? Like, what is he good at? But like, is it just because he's tall or he can listen? Like, what is he good at?
JJ.
Being on the team that won the title, right?
Is that all? Like,
that's about it. You know,
yeah,
I mean, really,
because
He's
they keep
smart.
talking about potential and intangible.
I think he and Booker were teammates in high school, weren't they?
They were.
IMG.
Yeah.
Oh, Patriots picks in already. Jeez.
All right, JP, who you want this pick, JP? Who do you want for your Patriots?
I guess May. Yeah,
You want May?
I mean, I'm not sold on him being, Ebert, but at
These
least
are
it's not
facts.
JJ. That's right.
Dumas is right. These are facts. JJ
Kinda
is
looks like
that.
Zach Wilson.
JJ is that.
He's the Zach Wilson.
I mean, if it's a trade down thing,
Or
that could be pretty interesting.
It looks like y'all aren't trading, bro.
What's going down here?
It's going
Pick
down.
is in. The pick is in. This will be interesting to see what New England does in this new
No,
in this new era.
Right.
new era.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what New England needs to do. You take Marvin Harrison Jr. and you get you a Penix like later, like you trade back into the late first, early second. Get
Penix will be gone.
double dip.
I would do it. Yeah. I like
Penix
that.
will be gone by pick 20, I bet.
Who, Penix? I don't know.
I can,
Bo
see, I
Nix.
can see him dropping because of a lot of teams being scared about the previous knee injuries. I can see that being. I
Exactly.
mean, then again,
No wide receiver with 600 yards last year for the Patriots. That's insanity.
yeah, okay. I'm glad JP's here too because I can let out some frustration too. That everybody was harping on Mac Jones. It wasn't just Mac Jones' fault. He didn't help himself, but he didn't have any help around him. His
Right.
O-line was horrible. His wide receivers, good Lord, I couldn't name any
Well,
of the
when
wide
they
receivers that are
they brought back Bill O'Brien. Bill
Oh,
O'Brien.
yeah, there you go. There's your answer right there.
That was a bad
That
move.
was rough.
The killer
Yeah.
of
Fonzie up there
all
laughing. I see you up there laughing, Fonzie. I know what
teams.
you're laughing at.
Hey,
Great
yeah,
man.
look,
It's-
Boston College might go 1-12 this year,
man.
or 1-11.
Hang on. Here comes the commission. Here comes the
Here we go.
commission.
Here we go.
Behind.
Drake May.
You should
We
take
got
Marvin
May.
Harrison
All
Jr.
right.
Dang it, Parker, you're spoiling it.
Sorry.
Sorry. You must be behind this.
What's the pick?
Greg May. Greg May.
Man, Roger's
Okay.
taking his time.
we're ahead.
I'm
Roger.
on the fifth pick already.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not a fan of this pick. I like Drake May. I like him a lot, but I think you take Marvin Harrison Jr.
I like
Houston showed you the way. You double dip.
I like that.
You double dip. Houston double dip last
And North
year.
Carolina's still fooling scouts in the NFL. North Carolina's like, yeah, I got him again. You see it? We freaking got him again.
Man, hey, man.
Who is the top receiver at the Patriots?
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I mean, ACC's like I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Troy Brown, maybe?
No,
See,
Hunter.
you have to actually you have to think about who the top
They
receivers
didn't
are.
have
on
any,
our team.
actually.
No
They
idea.
Yeah.
didn't have any receivers on the team.
I think it was
I mean,
Zeke.
no,
It was
they-
Zeke.
It was
Zeke.
Zeke,
Yeah,
yeah.
Zeke was the top
They were just
receiver.
running wheel
He was a
routes to
running
Zeke
back.
all season.
At least they didn't put him at
Nice.
center like we did.
Okay, and I'll say this: I know everybody was harping on the North Carolina quarterback.
Real.
I just been seeing.
Yeah, that's it. Flip.
Y'all seen the pick before you say anything? Yeah, yeah, you're right on that. You're right. I'll say this: for as far as North Carolina quarterbacks go, I think May has probably the most upside and potential of all the ones that have gone prior.
He's a better.
Trubisky and all of the ones that I'd stated prior in the last 10 years. So
I agree with that.
Does he run any? Does May run any?
Yeah, he can scramble a little bit.
Yeah,
Scrambling?
and plays.
And honestly, too, like his receivers were solid, but they weren't great. That's why his numbers kind of dipped a little bit. But he made the more pro. He made more pro kind of passes than I thought Caleb Williams did. Like Caleb Williams just playing like AAU yard ball, running all over the place.
Around, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, playing like Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, this guy was actually like running. He was in the pocket.
Yeah, he's more.
Yeah, he was solid, man.
Just needs
The
polish.
Cardinals are trading, or who do they need?
They're gonna take, I think, Marvin Harrison, right?
Yeah, they're gonna take Marvin Harrison.
Cardinals will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't let him go.
You know what's sad about this? They're picking fourth. They beat Dallas last year. That was sad.
Yes, they did.
They beat us
Beat
last
the
year.
Steelers too.
Yes, they did.
Oh no, we
Remember,
they did. Yeah, that's right. They killed us.
they did. Yep.
They beat y'all too? Dang.
Hey, you know Tomlin can't beat anybody with a losing record. He's always loses teams with losing record. Look at his career record versus teams under 500. It's like 10 games under 500.
Yeah,
This is fair.
horrible. He does it every year.
Hey, but Tom, hey, look, your man gets y'all to the postseason, man. No losing records.
Further, that's the problem.
That's not what we're in it for.
I know there's a trigger. I know there's a trigger for you, Jeff. That's why I put that out there. I know that's
Trigger for me too. Trust me.
You know what really grinds my gears?
right.
Don't you start it. Don't you
Shades
start it,
coming
Jeff.
on. Here come the shades. Like
There we
Goodell up here in the corner. You'll see Goodell up here pimping the shades
Yep.
up here in the
There
corner.
you
Of
go.
the
I see
screen.
it with the scene
There it
going.
is.
Yeah.
You got a little stiff of
Maverick
Italian.
does not need to make an appearance tonight. Okay, Maverick doesn't need to show himself.
That's a good question. Where are the Vikings picking? Where's that?
Hey,
About 12, 11 to 12?
I think they're trading to get McCarthy.
They're at 11. Yeah, I think they'll move up if they can. We'll see.
Do you think they're willing to give up?
actually, I don't think the price is as high since the quarterbacks have already gone.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's the timetable on your TV? So I know, because I just want to see how much break.
It's in already. I mean,
Yeah, the pick is in right now.
They didn't announce it,
It
but
says pick is in Arizona. It doesn't have a time.
Hold on one second.
I didn't announce it yet.
I can tell they.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
But right now, it's showing the Bears off-season workouts and the ticker on the bottom.
Oh my wow, we're ahead.
Where the heck are you?
Yeah,
at?
you're way behind.
Are you guys on cable or are you on just like?
No, I'm in YouTube TV.
I'm on cable.
Now they're showing like QB drafted 1, 2, 3. Now they're showing the Bills off-season workouts down there. So yeah, 4-13 each of the last 2 seasons for the Cardinals. Shikeys.
Jeez.
Last 2 seasons? Good
Come-
gosh. Okay, look at Booger McFarland's
No,
attire.
I'm not gonna look at his
What am I
hand. I'm not
looking
gonna look
at?
at his fingers. I'm not gonna look at his fingers. Don't tell me look at his fingers. Is that what you're telling
Why?
me?
You got the
Why?
Chuck Latham finger
Man,
They all beat up.
oh god, they're all mangled up.
on them gang songs.
Hey, defensive line life. That's what it does to you.
Ooh, the Cardinals acquired Desmond Ritter.
Oh man, yeah. That dude sucked. Now he should have never been a
Yeah,
starter.
was
that guy
trash.
was sucked.
That dude was terrible.
Although we got an
I think
offensive
all-
coordinator
all-
out of it,
that's our
so
guy.
I mean it's cool.
Wait, are y'all watching ESPN or NFL Network?
Yeah,
I'm watching ESPN.
I'm on ABC with Saban.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Go. That's nice pick. Nice pick.
No brainer. No brainer.
See, that's what the Patriots should have done that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that was actually double dipping there. That's a good idea.
Doubled up.
I don't know. I mean, I think they're really committed to starting Brissett or whatever.
But
You know what I mean?
Drake May's
That's the thing, JP.
start right away. He has to.
I would have no issue for Brissett to be the quarterback for at least a season or two. They go and get a late round quarterback. I mean, like a Penix or I don't know how many picks do the Patriots have in the first round? 1 or 2?
One first.
Just one. I think.
Yeah, just one
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah, I mean they really had to give up that spot to do any jumping around.
But see, man, yeah, I don't know. For May's going to sit for a season anyway. I think you get a surefire weapon.
Herbert got hurt.
They're gonna sit him behind Brissett.
Yeah, he's a bridge guy. Here's the thing. Marvin Harrison gets no yak, man. He catches it and falls. He's not a yak monster, man.
Just like his dad. That's creepy.
He's a
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I shall call him Mini Me.
too bad.
I'm gonna get the stick.
I love you, Mini Me. If something ever happened to you, there'd be a 5 to 8 minute period where I just would not be able to. And then I'd move on eventually. It'd be okay. That's too good.
I
Too
never
good.
understood why the Marvin Harrison was like, what's the word I'm looking for? With like no doubt the best receiver in the draft. I thought Neighbors from LSU was pretty freaking good.
Neighbors,
But it was like,
His
it was like,
measure-
oh, clearly Harrison's the best receiver. Like everything I watched, and I was like, okay, but I mean, Neighbors needs some love here, man. That guy was beast
Dude.
last year.
What about what's in there? Dunzy.
Dunze was nice. Dunze's nice.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Let's
good.
see, Rome Odunze, he's got speed, size, and great hands.
Great hands, bro.
I mean, I've seen it's just a couple tweaking a little bit, maybe on the route running, separation. I mean, there's always room for improvement for some of these
Right.
players, and some of them have those
Receiver
skills
class.
already. But
This is the deepest class ever, probably.
yeah, it's really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's intense. And I mean, even the ones who were not first round draft grades, there's still some really good wide receivers out there.
Yeah, it's deep. It's a pretty deep draft at receiver.
And for any Florida State fan out there watching, I know that you've got two wide receivers that were just monsters for them, but injuries is what hurt them.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm telling you now, Keon Coleman is not going to be a good receiver in the NFL. He gets no separation. All of his catches are contested. That's not going to work.
I'm not a big fan of him or Johnny Wilson from FSU in the NFL.
And he's just tall. They need to move him tight end.
yep. He probably will make that move. I mean,
Put some size on him.
put about 30 pounds, be good.
Bulk him up a bit. Yeah.
Oh,
Because I know a lot of Cowboys fans like Keon Coleman. I'm like, why, bro? Every catch is contested. Like, he gets no separation in college. That's like when we picked Taco Charlton.
Yeah.
Like, he's so at Michigan. Anyway, I won't get down. I won't even go down that. I did that.
I won't even
Did
go
it
down
again
that
last
road.
year. They took a Michigan lineman last year who was invisible.
Mozzie.
Mozzie.
He's 3 years. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all got it. I'm not doing that. Not today.
He said, I'm not going to do it.
We won't let the devil win
He
today.
started, though. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
You good tonight?
We picked Luke Schoonmaker, and not gonna do it. We didn't. He didn't even. Did he get on the field? I don't know. I didn't see him. We're not gonna talk about it. We already had 3 tight ends.
Hey, y'all better take a running back, dude. You ain't got no running backs.
Dude, the
yeah, they were
Cowboys.
taller.
I'm not gonna do it. You're right. You need to.
Taller.
They should have signed King Henry. $9 million. That's nothing.
I didn't know that Howie Long had 2 sons that were both drafted in the NFL.
Who is that?
Howie Long?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He had 2. I mean, I knew he was legit. I didn't know you just have 1 kid that's good. He had 2 that made it to the draft and got drafted.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he had what was Jake? Was his name Jake or Chris? Was Chris?
Chris
was
Long
one of
was
them.
the first one, and then it was like Jake Long. I think Kyle Long was another one. I don't know if that was a
Kyle
nephew.
was the other one.
Jake Long, I think, was no relation. I think he was
He
just
just had a name. Okay.
happened to be the same last name. But Kyle Long, I think, was the younger brother.
Chris Long and Kyle Long.
Chris was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris was real good. I think the Cowboys. I think the plan is the Cowboys. Of course, we always project our picks. We want Jonathan Brooks, or I guess the UT running back, JP's guy.
Jalen Wright.
Texas or
Yeah,
Tennessee? You said UT. You talking about Texas?
Oh, Texas. My bad. I'm in Texas. That UT.
Yeah, we still SEC country, man.
Yeah, my bad. Pardon me.
But you back in SEC now, so
You're right,
welcome.
okay.
back.
You're right. My bad.
Thank you.
2 UTs. Goodness. Oh, Lord.
2 UT guys. Good point.
Charger, you cooking.
Although the Longhorns are better than the Volunteers. No disrespect to any Volunteers fans. But they're a little
Are
bit
you talking about Brooks? Brooks is probably
Brooks.
going to go. Yeah, he'll go.
Because his doctor is the Cowboys team doctor, so they got all his medicals anyway. So I think they'll probably reach on him, and I think they'll probably try to give him a second. Because I expect Dallas to trade back. We got 7 picks, none in the 4th, and everybody in the contract year. It's insane, bro. And we're not trying to re-sign anybody. We picked Micah's option up. CD's holding out. Dak is trying to lead, which he can go, but
Man, y'all don't need to give Dak another
nah, bro.
$300 million again, man. Come on.
When we lost to JP,
They're ain't gonna do that.
yeah, that was done.
Is that Mike barking?
Yeah, that's our dog.
So Mike back there.
Every now and then a car drives by, Mike jumps up and runs to the front door and starts barking.
Pick is in.
Yeah. I wonder who is. You think
We're on commercial.
What do you think, Joel? Notre Dame?
What
Yeah.
what channel are you on, Mike, Michelle? Are y'all watching ABC?
This is ESPN. I'm on.
On ESPN.
Actually, that's a good question.
It's probably the same coverage, though, right? I mean, it's probably the same feed, ESPN and ABC, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think they've got the same. I think the Chargers is Joel. Yeah, you got to build the trenches. That's what Harbaugh was talking about, the trenches. So I think you got to go O-line, right?
Yep.
But you need receivers. Like you need like.
Although they receiver, they did lose both of them.
Right. They got Quentin Johnson is their number one now, and he didn't look good.
Yeah, rough season. They got rid of Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. That's right. I forgot they got rid of Mike Williams too.
Okay. I think you go neighbors, bro.
Man, that'd be a good pick. Malik was a stud last year, man.
Yeah, the draft is deep.
Product of Jaden Daniels' running ability.
Malik Neighbors, I didn't think. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's deep at the offensive line. You know, the offensive line position is deep this draft. So I think you could pick up. It won't be Joe Alt, but you can get somebody a 10-minute starter in the second round, man. I think they should.
I don't know. Xavier Worthy would worry me a little bit just based off his size. Those quick, fast guys are good in a pinch here and there, but they don't last more than a couple years and they fade out. I mean,
yeah, I agree with that.
He's not going to be a 1 or a 2. I don't think he's going to have huge success outside unless he bulks up a bit.
Yeah.
And even then, he has.
Yeah. Man, that guy's ready. Got a Stanos mitt on.
My dad goes, see his name tick.
So I want to see his name tag. I want to see your name picked in a couple years. Yeah.
Where's old Khaki Pants? Is he in there? Anybody see Khaki Pants in there?
Here we go.
Got they eating grass or something? Chicken is a weekend.
Oh, there he is. Back to the camera. That's right.
Beef.
Up there was. Up there was. Pick that one. Yeah. There it is.
Every pick so far.
Yeah, first 5. I'm right.
All right, here we go.
All right. It's what did y'all say that they needed? Offensive line?
Yeah.
They need that. They need receiver too, but
they need just about anything other than quarterback. Maybe D-line help, but
you guys
Go Alt. Tackle Notre Dame.
Go Alt. I figured that.
Another. He's another.
Easy.
He's
Big
what
boy.
do we got?
Now on the clock, the New York Football Giants.
Hey JP, we gotta check on Rory, man. You know, Rory, a Giants fan, Jeff. You know,
Yeah. Did you forward him the link, man? Get Rory in here.
I tried, man. I tried to get him on there, man. I think he's tied up or something. JP and I both tried to get him on, man.
So we think Giants go quarterback here? I think so.
Which quarterback would it be if they did? Who would it be?
Man, I don't even know who's like. Well, I guess it would have to be either McCarthy or
JJ or Reach. Yeah.
No way. They go JJ top 10. I can't believe they would do that.
Oh
my God.
Or
I'm sorry. I think Bo Nix would be a better pick than JJ. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just cannot get on that.
JJ is, for all his shortcomings, he's a smart quarterback.
He is.
He's a little bit talent deficient to be a first-round pick, in my opinion. But Bo Nix will have a cup of coffee in this league. I don't think he'll ever be anything.
You don't pick Bo Nix 6.
I think JJ has a chance to at least be a
serviceable
rich guy or a very dependable backup.
Well, he could at least sit behind Daniel Jones for a year or 2 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not using the top 6 pick on Bo Nix or JJ McCarthy. I just rather give me a receiver.
The lineman. Or they need a receiver. You know what? Giants need a receiver too.
Right. I take Malik Neighbors in a heartbeat.
I would take that over another QB.
100%. Dimes isn't that bad. He's not great. he can win you games though. Like he does enough. If you,
I'm hoping Atlanta goes with Dallas.
Yeah,
I think they will pick him. I think they will go with Turner.
Turner's lazy, bro. I don't know, man. I'm not a. I don't see it, man. I don't see it, man.
Wow.
Is Dallas Turner projected to go this high?
To Atlanta. At number 8.
Yeah, to Atlanta. It's projected.
Yeah.
Oh, Atlanta at 8. Okay.
I've seen him I've seen him at like 8, and I've seen him at like 24.
I wouldn't take him at 8, man. No disrespect, Roll Tide, but no disrespect. I wouldn't take him at 8.
Now it's getting harder.
Exactly. Because I've been right so far. I hope
I wouldn't take him.
It gets harder.
I think it's.
Are you guys down in your basement, Mike?
We usually have a banner, but
I was about to say that's where the banner hangs down, right?
Yeah, we have a banner, but we didn't hang it up.
I took it down.
Never take it down. What are you talking about? I didn't hang it up. It should never be taken down.
I took it down. I was disgusted. I was like, that's it. That's coming down.
He goes, I took it down and wiped my ass with it. He goes, wash. He goes, then I immediately regretted my decision and then threw it in the wash.
They think it's Jimmy McCarthy, too. I don't know.
JJ McCarthy? No.
I don't know.
Don't say that.
Say it. Don't say it out loud. If you guys,
JP, check on Rory, man. He might be on a. If they pick JJ, he might be on suicide watch. Check him out.
Well,
look at Nick Saban
what
with a
about-
fake laptop in front of him.
Oh no.
What about neighbors? Maybe they'll take neighbors. You know.
I think neighbor. That's my.
Yeah, take neighbors, bro. Take neighbors.
They're showing him. He's smiling. They picked him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm going. Everybody, have a moment of silence for Rory. Everybody, send a heart to Rory.
They,
Oh, man.
they,
I didn't really look at it. I didn't really see
Y'all
it.
have Nick Saban on your broadcast on ESPN? The ones that are watching ESPN?
No, it's going to stay ABC one.
Piper Jr.
Yeah,
Oh, man, you need to go on ABC. That's when you'd be putting on ABC.
I put on ABC.
man.
No, he's out. He's
what are the New York Football Giants doing?
Malik Neighbors.
Man,
Neighbors. I was right. That's number 6 in a row.
You got to take neighbors, man.
Oh, okay. No JJ here. No JJ here.
Yeah, I like his name.
There we go.
I think maybe some quarterback. They did. They went neighbors. I thought that.
There you go.
Goodell walks up there like he's 200 years old. Like,
I know.
walking.
Waddling up there.
He is 200 years old.
He's going to take up that full 3-hour time slot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Neighbors.
Yeah, he's
Nice.
like 8. Only a 6 pick.
I didn't watch Neighbors a lot. What do you guys think of him? I didn't watch.
He was a stud at
He's a
LSU.
stud, bro. He's legit.
Athlete. He needs better route running to be elite, but
Is he?
he'll be good.
I agree with that.
I didn't get to see him. Did you play him?
Oh, they played it.
Yeah.
Really? Holy cow! Is he that good? Is he?
Hey, speaking of that, what am I missing about Brian Thomas? I didn't see it with him, man. I'm not a big fan of Brian Thomas. What am I missing?
He was a good compliment to a wide receiver 1, I think. He was like the perfect compliment.
Okay.
He's quick.
He's physical.
Neighbors, I saw it.
Physical.
Thomas, I didn't see it, but he got a lot of touchdowns.
He's like Juju was to AB. Like that's
Okay.
what
Okay.
I could see. But if you draft him to be the 1, I don't know that he could
That's not gonna work.
deal with that.
So
He moves
you
in and
skip
out,
Ozone?
too, I think. He's versatile.
Yeah.
People will find a spot for him. I don't think he's going to be Justin Jefferson or
Right.
someone like that, but
Would you take him in the first, or you more of a second or third?
maybe like early second, late first.
That
Like I think the Chiefs would be smart to take a guy like that. But
They're comparing him to Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
They're comparing him to who?
Jamar Chase.
Mar Chase.
Oh, Jamar Chase.
man, I don't know about.
yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, I don't know about
He
that.
looks a little taller than Jamar, man.
LSU products.
I think he's got all the
Spit
talent.
out some offensive
He's
players
not
now.
nearly as talented as Chase was.
Yeah, I was
so,
gonna
I mean, he's got the very, very good ability to do it.
He's smaller than Jamar though. Jamar was thicker than him, man.
Yeah, I think Jamar thicker but shorter.
He's taller,
What's Jamar, like 6 foot?
You might be right. You might be right about
Oh, Titans are on the clock now. How are they going to
Who do
put
they need?
this?
Well, they took Tony
Should've
Pollard.
been- I mean, Alt was the guy
I think maybe he's taller.
they wanted. I think
He was
probably Latham.
Think JC goes here?
Yeah.
I think they're going. I think his picks are going to be that guy from Penn State, that Fashion.
Fuaga.
You could see
It's
that.
the dude
I'll
from
say
Oregon.
Penn
Who?
State.
I go for Fuaga.
Offensive lineman?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Fashion
Yeah, for sure.
Khaleesi Fuaga.
I go for Fuaga.
or
He's
whatever.
at Oregon State.
Gesundheit.
Yeah,
That's right.
Or
I might think anyway. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Olumiwa
I'm-
Fashanua.
Yeah, Fashion.
Not gonna work here anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm iffy on JC
Parker
Latham too, man.
He's strong. He's
gotta
real
be an
strong. That's why they like him.
Offensive tackle.
But they already have
College.
Skaronski. He's been playing guard.
That's right.
I don't know if they're going to move him to tackle or not. But
That's who they took last year, right? Skaronski?
yeah,
Yeah, they did take score. You're right. Yeah, they took a lineman last year.
Did he make a Pro Bowl?
No, I don't think he made the Pro
I have
Bowl.
no idea.
No, he was at Tennessee. Nobody makes Pro Bowls at Tennessee unless your name is Derrick Henry.
That's fair. That's very fair. But see, my thing is, it's like if he's good at his position, I wouldn't try to move him, man. Just
Already, jeez.
oh, the pick is already in.
Yep.
Oh, they're not playing.
Y'all are like 10 minutes ahead of us. Mike, who gets picked 20th? Who do the Steelers take?
Steelers pick already. I'm already dancing.
I was like, can you tell me who the Steelers pick next year?
Yeah. I'm on next year.
Next year. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think you gotta go O-line and Tennessee. I don't know what Tennessee is doing though.
I think it's gonna be old. I think it's gonna be that guy from Penn State. I could be. I don't know. I don't know what else they need, to be honest.
What position is that Penn State guy? Is he like a tackle or interior?
he's a tackle.
He's a tackle.
Tackle? Okay.
They're
Yeah.
going tackle here. They need to go tackle here. But
Was he a left tackle or right tackle? He was a right tackle, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was a left tackle.
Was he a left tackle?
I thought he was right. I mean, I could be wrong.
Hey, Fonzie, here's some breaking news out of Pittsburgh. The Steelers are having internal meetings about putting Broderick Jones at left tackle.
Internal meetings. Gee, I wonder if we
Yeah,
should
that's
do.
ridiculous. I don't understand why the media needs to race just to leak the obvious to everyone.
Right?
It's like
It's like
the guy we drafted in the first round to play left tackle may play left tackle. That is insane.
that's exactly what when I read that. I was like, wow, that's quality
Newsweek.
reporting.
Nice.
The Steelers also plan to score more points than their opposition in every game.
It's what some of the breakdowns are. They're like, if we score more points, I think we got a good chance this week.
Hey, let me ask y'all this, Steelers fans. How long do y'all keep George Pickens before his diva attitude is just too much for y'all?
Oh, we dealt with some divas in the past.
Oh, I know.
It really screws up.
Look at Antonio Brown. Like,
Well, we had AB at his prime diva. We can handle anything.
Yeah.
He's productive.
Le'Veon Bell too.
AB was like Hall of Fame levels. George
Yeah.
Pickens ain't that. He's good.
He
But
no way.
Pickens is going to make plays this year that now that Kenny Two Gloves ain't throwing 15 balls to Deontay Johnson every game.
yeah, that was
Well, yeah, and he starts running into slack. You know,
Yeah.
Kenny Pickens, bro.
And maybe Arthur Smith would be like, okay, he's the best player you have on offense. Throw him the friggin' ball.
exactly. And you got a quarterback that can get it to him now.
I hope. Surely
Well,
one of those
obviously-
two guys can get it to him.
Russell Wilson. I mean,
He should be.
Oh, Parker. Somebody sees you.
Oh. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that name probably since middle school. I'll be honest with you.
Wow.
I think
It must be on Facebook then. It must be broadcasting on Facebook finally.
I was able to while I was doing some background stuff. I was able to. I have no idea, Jeff, why it wasn't working. I was able to get it up to the Couchcasters Facebook page as well. So
Oh yeah, I see that as well. Okay, cool.
So I don't know. What I'm probably going to do is, since it's fully recorded on here, I'll just somehow try and get the link and repost it again. on Facebook whenever it comes, when the podcast ends.
He's on the right.
All right, the Titans. The pick is in. How are they going to do? They did give Ryan Tannenbaum $100 million, so you never know what the Titans are going to do here.
Oh
Man,
my
that dude,
gosh.
look, Levis is the starter now, man.
And they drafted what's his name from
Levis.
Hugh Freeze's old school. So
Levis he was all right.
no, the other one, Malik Willis.
Oh, don't worry about him.
Good post on that.
I said, don't worry about him.
Don't worry about him. He
That was a third round pick at least. At least
Yeah.
they didn't, you know.
But I don't understand what they're doing though.
That's where
signed
Kenny should have been
25.
drafted, and it may have been worked out for
They
him.
might take a guy from.
Yeah, they got 2 scat backs and DeAndre Hopkins. Hey, they might need
And
to take
Ridley.
Brock Bowers.
They
Take
could use
who?
Bowers,
Take
actually.
Brock Bowers.
I mean, whoever takes Bowers anywhere is going to be a win.
I mean,
That's like a luxury pick, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to.
What do you think?
But here's the thing: like Tennessee needs weapons, though.
It's
You know,
late.
they got Hopkins; he's old.
Casey like
Third line's just so rough.
It is
though.
bad though.
Right.
Oh,
This answers Scott's issue.
here comes Roger.
Roger.
There's your guy.
Roger.
There's your guy.
Yeah.
Scott knows what I'm talking about.
Your guy.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know what?
See,
You know what
As
that means?
Scott said that their offensive line is abysmal. They go out and get an offensive lineman.
There you go.
As they should. Well,
Oh,
look.
there was no, like, they were definitely getting the lineman. I really thought Alt was going to be there. Like, Latham's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I forgot about him actually. To be honest,
now the Falcons are on the clock.
Hey,
He's got
does-
some grills, damn.
I think they're going to take a Dallas Turner. I think.
see, should they take O-line to protect Kirk Cousins though? Is this like the run on offensive lineman?
Probably should, but I don't know if they're gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, they
For
have
JC.
I don't know.
they have
They might get
Matthews
Bowers.
and McGarry. Like, they have good tackles.
If Atlanta gets
So-
Bowers, that means Pitts must be a receiver now. They're gonna like just move him out. Just
I don't.
I think if you sign Kirk Cousins, I think why did they sign Kirk Cousins and not try to go after Lamar Jackson last year? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I couldn't figure out. Is they passed on Lamar.
Their defense is that there was no way they were actually going to get him. The Ravens were going to come in and swoop him up back
Oh,
up.
okay.
That's their defense, at least.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, at least
I
try.
thought that was
right?
Saban that he was picking up. I thought that was Saban that he was picking up.
JC picking up Goodell like he's nothing. Good lord.
Yeah.
I mean, his frame will play right away. I actually like this pick.
It's a good pick.
He's a little bit raw, but he's the strongest lineman in the draft by far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close.
You do.
Just don't show the last play of the Michigan game on JC's highlight tapes.
His footwork needs some polish, but
He's pretty. I mean, he's good though, right? I mean, he's
I mean,
he's pretty
good.
fluid for his size. He's just
Right, can you see it?
I mean, he needs
Fundamental.
polishing,
Not all
but
there.
the talent's there, the skill is there. He needs polishing, like most linemen that come into the NFL. But
See, I'm not as high on him as y'all are.
3-year starter.
I think he went pretty high on it. I didn't think he was going to go.
He's a good tackle. Is he one of the top ones to come out of that position at Alabama? No,
Right.
but I still think he's he's not bad. I think to everybody from what everybody was stating is footwork. I especially saw this in the playoff game when he was getting blown up and a little slow by a guy who was 65 pounds less than him.
Wow.
And he was getting moved by him. And I was
Leverage.
just like, it's
Yeah,
leverage. It's a
leverage.
game of leverage. You can weigh 340, 350 pounds, but if the other guy, he might be a little smaller than you, but if he's got the leverage, he's going to probably win 9 times out of 10.
Oh, Falcons already got their pick in.
Yes, they did.
They ain't playing.
That was quick. Yeah.
Yeah, Falcons are ready already.
Who'd they take, Mike? You saw it like 10 minutes ago.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
didn't.
in a
Steelers
dream
won the
last
Super
night.
Bowl this year.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
I'll be right back.
I think it's gonna be Dallas Turner. I don't know.
I'm hoping it's
The
Dallas.
Falcons. That'd be cool.
They don't really need much else.
Yep.
So this is Jerome Latham. This is JC's father.
Yeah, who's like 4 years younger than JC, it looks like.
This guy, I was just like, this guy's not even the same. Like, size. He doesn't look like a big guy. No, he's not. He's
No,
just
that lady interviewing him is just 6'8".
6'8". Oh, it's messing.
Choke slam Goodell. Oh, crunch. He goes, somebody stop the draft! Stop the damn draft!
Big show.
No. Oh my God!
No! Not Goodell! Not Goodell!
I had to change over to
Rattlesnake, he
ABC
did it!
for whatever reason. YouTube streaming limit, whatever.
Son of a...
Stop the damn match! God.
That's the best one.
I know.
Somebody stop the damn match!
I love. Oh man, that's good. That's too good.
Good old JR. Like you can incorporate some JR into a draft show.
Yep.
Oh my God! Somebody! Oh, the horror, the humanity. But no, I like this setup that ABC's got. It's got Saban.
Oh, ABC's got the game day, the college game day crew.
Yeah.
ESPN's got the NFL crew, and
They got that paper.
ABC's got the college game day crew, though.
Here comes Goodell. He's on the stage already.
Goodell. Goodell.
Yeah. So is it edge or receiver? What are they going to do?
I would say edge. Wide receiver, they're relatively good or stable at least.
Man,
Wow!
They
Holy
did it.
mackerel! What? The
What?
All right, you guys are going to need to pause it and count to 20 and then start it back up.
Pause it, count to 20.
I haven't seen it either.
They should go O-line, but we'll see. I think they should go offensive line.
Hey, you guys see it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let me see this.
Will Riker, kicker, Alabama.
Oh my God, that would have been hilarious.
Will Riker.
Shocking in my eyes.
Hold on. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
What?
Wow!
It's a bit of a shock.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my God! What?
Oh my gosh!
That's crazy. That don't even make sense.
That is great.
They put the wrong name in.
Did their whole front office just take like 3 months off?
That's crazy.
No, that's a reach. I think that's a reach.
That's a Kenny Pickett at 21 reach is what that is.
You've got to get a quarterback who has health issues and no offensive line. You're gonna. What are you doing? What are you doing, guys?
How long was Cousins' contract? How long was that contract they just signed?
4 years.
3 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
So it's a project.
So he's gonna play. If everything goes well with Cousins, he'll play at the end of his rookie contract. Then you'll be up. You got to re-up.
Yeah, you got to re-up. Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make
But
sense.
does Kirk actually make it those 4 years? Let's be real.
He probably won't. The line is
is.
Swiss cheese.
I'm hoping they're probably hoping to get
NFL
money.
contracts, they
Probably
can
not.
blow you out of there. They can blow you out of there whenever they want.
That's actually true. That's a good point.
That's shocking.
They get a penalty or a dead cap hit, whatever. But
Oh my God.
Wow.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's
Hey, Big Mike, you had it right, dog. You had the right reaction. That was the right reaction, man.
No, isn't that the first one Mike's missed? And of all the ones to miss, I mean,
everybody missed that one. I guarantee you, everybody missed that one.
Definitely.
Ain't nobody that guessed that pick.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Bears
Well-
back on the clock.
JJ
At least it
McCarthy
wasn't
punching in.
JJ, right?
Right.
Bears are back in the mix.
I'll still
Ah,
take
Bears!
Go Bears!
Ah, Bears!
I have no idea.
Makes no sense. Because Penix is old too
Bears
already.
can get round.
He's not
Yeah.
gonna play till he's 40.
Crazy. We've been going
How old is he?
in 9 minutes.
He's
a 5-year
23,
player.
24. Yeah,
He's a
I mean,
5-year college player.
he may be very feasibly 27 years old before he's a starter in the NFL.
That's insane.
Isn't Jaden
Atlanta
24?
take him in the top 10 lottery pick.
Yeah, but he's going to
Daniel
start
just
right
signing
away.
Cousins.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would
I
you
think
do
it's,
that?
25, 26. But I mean, he's one of the older quarterbacks. Yes. He.
Honestly, when you think about it, it makes so much sense when it's the Falcons.
Yeah.
True.
They're committed to be the
Bijan.
most mediocre team in the NFL. Not the worst team,
That
just the
just
most
blows
mediocre.
my mind.
Mediocre, yeah.
That's crazy.
What in the world?
Can't wait for another 7-10 season.
Nobody. Even though
And
That's
he looks just like Usher. Y'all see? He looks like Usher.
Wait, who you talking about?
does.
Penix
Penix kind of
yeah.
does look like Usher a little bit.
sitting there with those shades on. He looks just like Usher.
Needs a Braves hat. That's what.
it's season injuries every year.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's what's
Nobody
weird about
had
the
that
Falcons, though, is they were a quarterback away for all these years,
Yeah, again.
just
Oh,
now they got
flailing in the
two.
middle.
Yeah.
Now they have two.
Now they have two.
Wow.
You know,
Where's ACL twice?
everything
I don't
else is
understand that.
decent. Should be.
Now, I will say the injuries to Penix also happened while he was at Indiana
True.
versus Washington, but he was. I'll look back at this and say that he was having obviously to do more at Indiana than he had to do at Washington because he had a lot more tools and that to his advantage at Washington, but.
See,
He had to do a lot more running at Indiana, and I don't think you'll
There's
see
life,
him
too.
have to do. Yeah,
It's not a bad
He won't-
QB though.
No, I think he, as far as a like
I think
QB standpoint, accuracy, arm strength, precision,
yeah,
it's all up there.
Just picked it.
you did.
Just said it.
but see, one thing is that must mean Cousins is
Bears.
still recovering from his injury. He must be a little further out, maybe, than what we anticipated. I just don't understand that pick.
I don't either.
No, I mean,
I don't understand that.
honestly, if you're
It's good for
If
Penix.
you're gonna
because he'll
if you're
at least
gonna
get the
pick
second
at that and pick a quarterback, I would have taken the quarterback who has less injuries, probably a Bo Nix or McCarthy. But
Oh, Dunze.
Man, Chicago,
That's a good pick.
that's a good pick.
wow,
I picked that one too.
Bears offense, if they can stay on track this season, they might be something to reckon with.
And look, Parker,
That's traded pick to
Caleb
Minnesota.
has no excuses.
So Minnesota's taking McCarthy. I'm telling you right now.
Oh my God, that's
Telling
such a reach.
Oh, yeah,
Minnesota traded up to 10, you said?
Yeah, they just traded with the Jets.
So they have
Yeah, they're gonna get them.
look, they have 2 picks.
The Penix,
What were you saying,
move
Mark?
scared them.
They got 10 and 11. Minnesota has 2 picks in a row, 10 and 11.
Man, the Bears got a stacked wide receiver room now.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
well, I think Keenan Allen. I think they only got him signed for like 1 year or something. I think they can get off him. But I was going to say, Caleb Williams has no excuses now.
No,
Weapon.
No excuses.
he
And
got it,
No,
and
he's
he's not
good
going
down
into a
weapon.
Bryce Young situation where his
Correct.
offensive line is just dog water. It's just
Right.
just awful.
yeah, it's bad, bro. It's really
And then
bad.
on top of that, he's got, even though Keenan Allen, he's older, he's got who was the other wide receiver?
DJ Moore, you guys, DJ
Ed
Moore,
Ed
Rowan,
Moore.
Or, yeah.
Keenan Allen. Yeah,
He's going to have some guys. It's now obviously y'all know it. Y'all watch
Is
more
Mooney?
NFL than I do, but
Is Mooney still at Chicago?
Is it?
Mooney.
He's in Atlanta, I believe.
Okay.
Did he leave?
He's signed with them.
They switched it.
Oh, Jets have
Jets
11.
have 11.
Okay, never mind.
That's 11.
Switched. So they moved up once. Wait,
They
One
moved up one
spot?
spot because they were.
how much did they give up? How much did they give up to get that pick?
Once.
Minnesota.
I don't know. They didn't say.
I mean, they probably
Probably
swapped
the
picks
third.
plus a second or a fifth rounder or something.
They
Yeah,
flipped
something.
it out.
yeah,
I'll give up a
to
third.
move up to make that kind of change, just one spot.
That means they
might be
want
a
somebody
second
they're
or third.
afraid
Yeah.
that's going to get picked. So they jumped
Albers
up
or
there.
If they,
So who's the current quarterback for Minnesota? If they're the ones if they're jumping up,
Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
No,
Don't worry about
they're gonna-
Minnesota.
They're gonna need
It's
a,
one less team you got to worry about this year.
Don't worry about them.
Don't worry about
Well,
the Vikings.
JJ ain't gonna. Hey, JJ
Everyone-
ain't gonna help
We're
that.
going to have an impromptu funeral for the Minnesota Vikings season next season.
Look at these weapons, man. On NFL Network, so Caleb has DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Rome, and Keenan Allen.
DeAndre Swift now.
Oh, I forgot Swift went to the Bears.
No excuses, man.
Mm.
And he's gonna have a lot of pressure because the fans really like Fields. I thought Fields was okay. He wasn't great, but I thought he could grow into.
The thing with Fields,
He had a decent season last year.
Fields didn't have anybody.
Well, I
Right.
think the Bears just
Exactly.
He just needed a change of scenery. Who knows what he'll do now? New offense. We have no idea what offense is even going to be run with, but Arthur Smith's offenses tend to favor play action and quarterbacks that can bootleg and throw on the move. And
I think they do a lot of action and stuff like that too.
Like it seems to fit, Fields and Russell's, style of play. I guess I don't know. We'll see.
I think Fields in Pittsburgh is going to be a grand slam, man. I think he's going to play well for y'all, man.
I really do.
I think so too. Man.
Well, look, the bar has been set very low for quarterback play.
Yeah, that's
so.
True.
You just need average quarterback play.
Right. I mean, look, Mason Rudolph played average at the end of last year and won 4 games, and we were like, that was the guy we picked to go start the playoff game.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like he was lighting it up. He just was average.
He was enough. Yeah.
2 gloves was so bad, he wasn't even average. So it was just awful.
It was bad.
Mitch was thrown over those mountains.
They were all bad. All
Not to a person, just over the stadium.
What's it? Hey, what RG3 called an HBO help a brother out? You just chunking.
That's pretty good. Help a brother out.
Help a brother out. HBO.
RG3 said he hit him with that a little bit that wee wee.
That's good stuff.
That's funny, man. Yeah.
All right, who does Minnesota take here? That's the question.
Taking JJ, man. That Penix move scared.
Why?
No, but you look at it too. Like if you actually do draft
Rattler.
I'm a Rattler fan.
A decent quarterback. I mean, you've got Justin Jefferson there and a couple other tools. I mean, it's not the Bryce Young situation. You have actually got a Pro Bowl wide receiver there in Minnesota. So,
man, the poor Panthers are so bad, and they got no picks this round. Like.
There's like no light at the end of the tunnel either.
The Panthers, they made some good moves. Like they signed some guys and traded for some guys, so they should be a little better. But I mean,
if they stay healthy, but once the guys start dropping, then you wind up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, the coach was
big enough to where their ticket prices go up to $1.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, see, Bryce, I felt bad for Bryce, man, because his coach never believed in him.
Yeah.
And he's a chill dude. So if you get him in a system and you get him some receivers, man, when your number one receiver is Adam Thielen, come on, dog.
Who is 34?
Yeah, like come on,
34 years old, and
I think I had him on my fantasy team.
He's a great bench player. That's about it.
Yeah, Thielen, man.
Michelle, did you or Dante win fantasy?
What?
Did you win fantasy or did Dante?
This year?
Or was Dante in it, or was you and somebody else?
No, it was me and one of Dante's friends. I was in the fantasy final. I won last year, or like the year before. Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I took a break this year, man.
Okay, if it's not JJ, maybe we're back to the Bo Nix idea.
Oh man, I'm not. Yeah.
Honestly, time for some very bad ideas. These are bad.
They're gonna draft Bo Nix, and then you're gonna get an alert on your phone from Twitter. It says Justin Jefferson just demanded a trade from the Vikings.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota might have won a Penix, man. Penix throws a good deep ball, man. It's pretty accurate.
Penix probably would have worked well.
And then there's a live feed of the Vikings locker room, and his locker already cleaned out.
Storming out.
Nope.
I'm telling you, I'm a Spencer Rattler guy, man.
Here's a
Nix, Rattler, JJ.
Here's a good one for you.
Oh, it's fine.
So for all the Bama guys out there,
what time is the Lakers' demise tonight? Start tonight.
Don't worry about them. LeBron them let me down the last game. I'm watching this so I don't have to watch them get smacked like a prostitute. I don't want that. I don't need that.
Milroe is in town for the
Nuggets are just a different animal.
Oh, that's nice.
Milroe, quarterback for Alabama, in town supporting all of his former teammates. That's also good. You gotta love seeing that. I
the
love
Vikings, the Jets got 11, and then they got a fourth and a fifth rounder from Minnesota.
They have it tight end.
No, I think the Jets are going to take.
Hey, I fully expect Bama to make the playoff.
We're making the playoffs, brother.
Got to make the playoff. Yeah,
we're making the playoffs.
This is going to be a speech.
We're gonna do a lot more than make the playoffs too. You heard it here.
Yeah, exactly.
You heard it here, Couchcasters.
Boom. I did call that North Carolina game though. Bama, North Carolina in the tournament. I did call that.
That was big time, bro. I can't believe I won that.
I know, dude.
I was shocked too.
Merc won the Couchcasters tournament.
Mine was ruined first round. The one I made as a joke was finished at like the 92nd percentile. So I'm just gonna pick at random next year.
I just rolled UConn and Purdue all the way home. Purdue.
It's the way to do it this tournament. I mean,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
And they had like
the right champion. I just didn't pick the right ones getting up to it.
I think the Vikings kind of bid against themselves with JJ McCarthy too.
I think it's gonna be McCarthy. I really do.
Oh my God, McCarthy's a top 10 pick. I
don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. He didn't look special in the championship game. He looked average. Yeah, I don't
get it.
Wow.
I knew it. Man.
So I'm guessing by that reaction, it's McCarthy.
So here's a crazy thing. What I didn't realize, and it was 16 minutes ago, so I didn't see. Oh.
So they swapped picks for that.
They're still introducing all these.
They don't need a quarterback.
Well, the Broncos may have been calling on 10, and the Vikings may have heard that. That's my theory.
That's what I'm thinking. Because why would you move?
Yeah.
I mean, the Jets certainly weren't going to take a quarterback.
JP, I was wrong.
Swap unless Denver was calling.
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy.
I didn't think he was going to be a top 10. I thought he was going to slide a little bit, but
wow.
I know.
This is great. This is money. I love this. This is interesting.
Huh?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
This makes it interesting. But wow. So Jeff Cole Kublik posted this. It says when J.C. Latham got drafted, that was 9 first-round offensive linemen from Alabama under Nick Saban.
Wow.
No other team has more than 5.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That was 9?
9.
That's pretty good. That was crazy.
And that'll be his. I mean, I don't think we don't have any other offensive linemen that we're going. So that's it. It's going to be at 9, and that's his legacy for that.
Yeah.
Now it's about.
Wait, Tyler Booker was his though, so Booker might.
Booker's it, or did he come back?
No, like in next year's draft.
Next year's draft. That's right. That's fair. Okay, so he could get. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so he could get 10.
I don't know why. He just has that same. For like an Alex Smith, almost.
Okay, did y'all notice that too? On the previous 3 or 4 picks on the countdown, it had maybe 5 minutes. Now it's back to 9 again. So is anybody seeing that? Oh, and now the Jets picks in.
That's picks in already. They know who they are.
Yeah, they coming in.
They're going to get Bowers.
Here.
They're going to get.
They're taking Bowers.
I think
that's
so.
what I think.
Yeah. It didn't happen yet, but that's my guess.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, Minnesota had 2 picks in the first round? I didn't know that.
No, I thought they did, but they just switched with the Jets. They flipped.
Swap with the Jets.
Well, I see their pick on the ticker in front of Dallas. That's why I was like, wait, we picked 24.
They
may have 2 first rounders.
They did? Okay.
Yeah.
See, the pick comes in too quick, and they're like, look, we got to stretch this out because we got TV obligations. So
I know. They ain't expecting these to come in this quick. They're like, wait a minute.
Come in too fast. Like, you guys, chill out.
Hang on. Were they comparing J.J. McCarthy to C.J. Stroud on NFL Network? Did y'all see that?
I'm watching ABC, so I hope not, because
he is not
atrocious.
On NFL Network, they comparing him to C.J. Stroud.
No.
Just the worst.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He reminds me of Alex Smith.
He's more Alex Smith than he definitely not C.J. Stroud. I don't know. That's crazy.
Oh man.
like he's a game manager. He's not going to
Just look at that though. Are y'all seeing that? It's Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix, and JJ McCarthy all going in the first 10 picks.
Yeah,
that is insanity.
5 quarterbacks in the top 10. That's unreal.
How many would make it to a second contract? That's the better question.
I mean, if it's like the 21 class, only one.
Yeah.
Right.
Out of those 5.
How many will be QB2s after their contract then?
There wasn't
Majority of them.
probably this year they reached. That was a big reach. That was stupid.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, I mean, you're looking at it and like,
Well, what's the bigger reach, Penix or JJ?
Penix.
You know, it's
JJ.
both crazy.
JJ.
JJ
I think Penix has got 10 times the skill that JJ's got.
But it's the value for the pick though. Like Atlanta picking him where they picked him. He's a better quarterback, but I don't know, man. I don't know. That Atlanta pick.
It's tough. This is not going to work out for all these teams. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, I get why they did it though, but JJ's not good.
Surprising, actually. I didn't think they were gonna. I thought
This is a little surprising.
Yeah.
Roger.
As you see,
Adele is making his way to the podium.
Oh no, y'all didn't get. Well, that's a good pick though.
Wait, don't say no more. We ain't get there yet.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you got it yet? No.
I got a big mic. Yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
I mean, I like him, but you know,
that's solid.
Oh, that's the Penn State guy. Is he defensive tackle or offensive tackle?
OT. He's an
Offense.
lineman.
I know one thing's for sure though. He never gave a sack in college. I know that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's good. I don't know about his run blocking.
No, and you need this for the Jets. I mean, with Rodgers coming back, he's an older
you gotta
quarterback.
protect
But
him.
I mean, if you protect him,
Yeah.
I still think he's got gas in the tank. I really do. It might not be a lot. It may be close to empty.
A year or two
But
left. That's it.
Yeah.
And
That Achilles injury sped it up.
Gosh.
Unfortunately, I think I was going to say he was having like 4 years left.
Hey JP, do you have any insight as a Packers fan? Go ahead.
What is that trade alert? The Eagles did.
I think he's entered into
Traded? Eagles traded with who?
No, nobody traded.
Nobody traded yet.
Remember they were talking. I was reading the other day where we were talking about the Jet or the Broncos pick. But we didn't trade it. It's still there.
Gotcha.
It's in already.
Sorry, JP. I didn't mean to cut you off.
JP, you got it.
no,
Go
it's
ahead.
okay.
You got it.
Well, I was going to philosophize about Packers becoming Jets and just say, this was already done with Favre. So it's all right. It's like he's died and he hasn't been buried yet with Rodgers.
The corpse.
Like Wayne Fonts, the old Lions coach.
But here's the thing: even after Favre left the Packers, yeah, he went over to was it the Jets for a couple of seasons and then the Vikings. But he was actually like pretty decent for the Vikings. For the playoffs. Now, obviously, it was.
Was it a conference championship?
It was the I think it was the
playoffs.
Because AP
just looks like such a goof.
Yeah, and I think it was the year that the Steelers did win the Super Bowl that they played against each other. I think that was the year they took the Vikings. So we look at that, yeah. And I mean Rodgers. I mean the guy still got the arm. And that's the thing too. As long as,
but he's in the Bermuda Triangle. He's playing for the Jets.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's the thing. I would agree with you if he wasn't there.
Broncos pick is in. Who the Broncos go with?
Bo Nix.
They need a quarterback too.
Oh yeah. Now it's going to get interesting.
Didn't they just get Zach Wilson in that trade?
They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Like a 6th rounder.
Denver traded for Zach Wilson?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like earlier in the week they went and picked up Zach Wilson for 6th round draft because
I didn't see that.
A 7th round pick swap.
They need a quarterback because they just.
You know what? Hey, look, they need receivers too. They got rid of Jerry Jeudy, and Cortland Sutton's on the bubble, so they need everything though.
Who signed Jeudy?
Yeah, who got Jeudy?
He's on the Browns.
Browns, that's right.
They traded for
Oh,
him.
so he's gonna be with Amari?
Yeah.
He got a fat extension too. The Browns gave him a nice extension too.
The only problem is they have Deshaun Watson throwing him the ball.
Ooh, that's a problem.
Yeah,
That's a big problem. He's good.
Something. The top 11 picks, no defense is going yet. No offense.
Hey, maybe that's what the Broncos need to do. Just build one side at a time. You know, go defense. You know, they got Surtain.
I don't know what they're going to pick. I mean,
you know,
I don't know what they need. I honestly
they need a lot. They
Can
need
they pick a new head coach with this pick? Can they pick a head coach with this pick?
With the pick,
It's like Bill Belichick.
What?
Huh? How about he
They're
goes,
actually in a good spot because they can just take whoever is the best available and fill a hole.
That's actually true. That's a good point. Yeah, you take the best player available. So don't send Brock Bowers to Denver, please.
Who's going to be the first defensive player that gets picked? Do you think it's going to be Dallas Turner?
Oh, man, that's a good question. I didn't even pick up on that. That's a good point.
Could be Dallas Turner.
No, not Turner, bro. Not with Peyton. You think so?
No, not here. I'm just saying whoever the first defensive player is.
Yeah.
Dallas, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wherever he goes, I think he'll be the first defensive player.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't think the Broncos need a defensive player. They need a quarterback.
That means New Orleans picks on defense. Then I got New Orleans.
Oh, Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may be able to wait until the second round, take a QB.
Yeah,
move up.
It's going to be shocking. It could be 6 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think Denver's trying to tank for Shadur next year.
Yeah.
Right.
Shadur.
Yes, they can't even, they're like.
They're not on the clock. He's in.
It was Murph.
Murph
I
did.
do have a feeling it's going to be Bo Nix, though. Now that
it could be Bo Nix.
Talking about it,
I'm not a Knicks.
Feels like a very Broncos.
That's fair.
Pick.
That's a very Broncos and a Broncosian pick.
Yeah, Broncos quarterback.
Broncosian. That's good stuff. Broncosian.
Paxton Lynch written all over him.
Paxton Lynch. Still combing his mustache.
Time out. Paxton Lynch. Was it Memphis?
Yes.
Or Buffalo? I was going to say he was either Memphis or Buffalo that he came from.
No,
either one of those teams. That I was just like, good Lord. Oh,
Hey,
man.
look, that was the guy Jerry Jones wanted. We almost drafted him. We tried to trade up for him.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did. That's Jerry.
Sarah.
Him and Johnny Manziel. Those were his 2 guys.
I remember them hyping Paxton Lynch up so much, and I was just like, I was starting to believe. I was like, maybe this guy's the change. I was like,
Fonzie, didn't we have Paxton Lynch on our practice squad for like a minute?
Yeah, for a year,
man.
like
A year.
2018, maybe something like
man.
that.
Unbelievable.
It was so funny because they said he never studied the playbook. He learned the plays off Madden. And I was like,
Bo
"Damn."
Nix.
that makes sense. You know, that actually makes sense.
That makes sense.
That's why he's not a starting quarterback. Or even on, I don't even know if he's on a roster now.
No, he's not on the roster.
He's not. I don't even know if he's in the USFL. All right, that's how bad that guy is.
Yeah, I don't think he's there.
He's retired.
Broncos select.
God.
Let's see.
Yep. Y'all call
Bo
it.
Nix. Ah!
That's 6 quarterbacks now.
Is that a record? Is that a record?
That has to be.
Gotta be.
I think so.
That's unbelievable.
Wow. All the top QBs are gone.
On the clock. They need a quarterback too. The Raiders do.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, the Raiders, yeah, they do.
But now who's left?
Wait,
There's no other good quarterbacks, right?
No, the Raiders have a Gardner Minshew, man. They got a game, but they need a whole line.
They get Minshew, yeah. I mean,
Minshew's
He's a
solid, man.
Band-Aid. He's a Band-Aid.
I told you, your Steelers need a Minshew this past season. Y'all
Man,
done something with it.
you was on that Minshew bucket.
Yeah.
I told you, man.
Minshew mania.
Minshew, he's solid, man. He's a gamer, man. He can win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bo Nix might be a good Sean Payton quarterback, I will say.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's good.
That's a good point.
He loves the short passes. That's all Bo Nix does.
Man,
That's a good
he's
point.
showing that highlight of Pat Nix throwing that touchdown against Bama in '94. Kiss my.
I don't think Bo Nix is winning an MVP, but it may not be as bad as I'm saying.
He's a game manager, man. You just need somebody to manage, do your job, be coachable. Who's he gonna throw it to though?
That's a
Tim
good question.
Patrick.
Oh, because I got rid of Sutton too, right? Judy and Sutton.
No, Sutton's
Okay.
on like
He's
the
on the
block,
bubble.
but
We may
he's
be
not.
straight.
He's on the
Hasn't
trade.
been moved yet.
All of Bo Nix's highlights are Pat Nix in the mid '90s. They're all just keep showing Pat Nix highlights in the mid '90s.
Raiders pick center.
You can show the Auburn plays.
The Raiders.
Where did they trade Judy to?
Judy's
The
on
Browns.
Cleveland.
Judy went to Cleveland, yeah.
With Cooper. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Judy needs a guy like Cooper to coach him up.
Yeah, facts.
That's
But
not,
they
a
don't have
bad,
a
that's not a bad spot. Deshaun's going to have him some weapons too.
I have no idea.
Man, he sucks, man. He's cooked, man.
They need a quarterback. There's nobody left though to take. So
Yeah, because they don't got Garoppolo no more, do they? The Raiders don't have Garoppolo anymore. do
No, they got Minshew, but they may go O-line, man.
they had that Aiden O'Connell. That's it.
Oh, and O'Connell. That's right.
Aiden
I forgot about
O'Connell.
him. That's right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a starter there for most of the year too.
Mm-hmm.
He did all right. He did all right.
I mean,
Where's O'Connell at?
The Raiders.
these are the Raiders.
Yeah.
Minshew 2 years. Yeah, so yeah, they could wait for a quarterback. I don't know who's gonna be left. I like my boy Spencer Rattler. You know,
I think that might be the.
They would
I'm glad
Don't
you
worry
said
about
that.
Spencer.
Spencer's game. He's a gamer, man. He's good.
I think
You got a decent offensive line for him. For
Exactly.
Butler, then yeah, you're going to be fine.
He can play.
I
But they
mean,
may go
you got to look back at all the way back to when all this started. When Caleb Williams was playing behind Rattler, I saw the reason why some of the things kind of just solidified my opinion of Williams was some of the things that came out earlier in the week about what he was saying. That he was the best player in college football, even when he was sitting on the sidelines. And I'm like, I don't know how he could be just that pompous or arrogant, whatever. I mean, the guy hadn't even played any, and I'm like, I understand about having confidence in your abilities, but to just think, But we got the pick is in, so hold on.
Yeah, they already picked. I won't say.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay,
They did it.
Yeah.
Nice pick.
That's
okay.
There he went.
Yeah, they did best play.
Losing. Losing on that pick. So you're gonna have Devontae Adams is still there, right?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, bro.
You got him, Brock Bowers. You get another wide receiver in a trade. I think they could be decent. That could be a 9-18. I mean, if
They drafted a tight end like 35th last year, though, too.
Did they?
Did they?
Yeah,
Who
Michael
was the
Mayer.
Oh.
The Notre Dame guy, Michael Mayer.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Right.
I wanted him in Dallas. Was he?
So
What did he do? Did he do anything last year?
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
he was decent. He got hurt, but
Oh, well, Brock
I
Bowers.
mean, Bowers is a great player.
Yeah, he's upgrade.
At 13,
He only slid this far because
Solid.
he got hurt, man. He was
He
getting
ended up being like a receiver though, Bowers, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, they'll move him all around.
Yeah.
They won't ask him to block too much.
Somebody
I mean,
said
if you
that.
look at it though, you're like we're at an hour and almost 40 minutes, and we're not even to pick 14 yet.
Yeah,
We're
it's-
The picks will start going quick because ESPN, they'll have to be off the air by 10, so they'll start speeding them up.
Do they really?
well, they're
They gotta get that. Hey, they gotta get that NBA game in later.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, well, the Lakers beat down.
You want to get some,
They'll be, the
Lakers,
Lakers will be leading the whole game until about 7 minutes left in the game, and
Y'all,
then
listen,
it'll
bro.
be over.
You don't know how I felt watching that game, bro. I'm like,
Got
yeah.
it.
Look, they kept coming slow. They walked them down. And my eyes got bigger. And then I knew when LeBron missed that wide open three, I was like, oh my Lord, we're gonna lose.
Yep.
We weren't gonna win overtime.
Was
Man.
that against what's his face in the Portland and all them? Was that right? Not the Trailblazers. I'm not the Trailblazers. I'm sorry, the Nuggets, Denver Nuggets.
Man. Yeah, man.
Jokic, Nikola Jokic.
Dude,
Yeah.
that dude, bro, that dude
That guy's
put
a freak.
he had what 20 points, 27 rebounds, and I'm like, fam, this man out here
He
playing.
can't jump, and he's slow.
Bro,
and he's
he
got no
playing like
athletic ability, and he
like
doesn't. And
he's
he's
bro.
God, I mean, that's there it is.
he's not
There.
cut. He's not even like
Gosh,
nothing.
I'm so
Bro, his
glad
brother
you
was in the
pointed it out.
stands beating up
Right.
the fan, bro. His brother
Every
was punching
game,
up
man.
the
The
fan.
Serbian mafia, dude. Wherever he's from, Serbia.
Joki's
Or,
brother is like a
Goon,
hitman
bro,
from
he's like a-
Serbia.
A Russian mafia person, bro.
That hurt people.
like Jokic, man. Whenever they won the championship last year, he was mad that he had to stay in Denver for the parade. He was ready to get home to his horses, like in Serbia, wherever he's from.
Yes.
Bro, yeah, he's
And then they told him he had to stay for the parade, so he had to stay in Denver like 5 extra days. He was mad as hell, they said.
chariot racing in Serbia. Brother beating up fans.
I'm like, man, Joker only one that like could care less about winning the ring. He's trying to get back to his horses in Serbia.
And you can you imagine
Basketball's his job.
if his brother is anything like him as far as genetic wise, and he's over there fighting in the stands? Oh, good Lord. Oh man, that guy's throwing.
Like, this is not the first time.
You get
Jokic
one
brothers
fist
are
of those to the face.
Listen, bro.
You might be seeing the Lord and Savior really quick.
Look,
I'm not kidding.
he was fighting his own fans. They were in Denver, bro. They weren't in LA. He was beating up his own fans. I was like, yeah,
They don't care, dude. They don't care where they are. They don't know they're in Denver.
I think somebody talked about a thoroughbred and he just lost it, man.
They're just where they are, and they just let's fight.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. And that was a bad game. He had 20s. He almost had 30 rebounds. He had 20, and 10 on a bad game. I was like, golly, bro. You can't win. The Lakers played a perfect game.
They lost 10 straight to the Nuggets. Like, there's not.
It's about to
there's
be
a
11.
sample size there.
Yeah, it's gonna be 11 tonight.
But you're looking at like this when y'all just solidified my ideas of how NBA is now, and you got players like Nikola Jokic, which they're very good, but they're not cut. You know, they could be quote unquote, they call it the dad bod, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Mike, you're gonna have to go ahead. Sorry, Parker. Sorry.
No, you're good. Like Luka Doncic too. He's a great player, you know. But he's got that dad bod idea to him. It's not the 80s and 90s anymore, where you got players who were just, you know, either they look like they're 50 and they're actually 35 and just beat you with old man strength, or they're just built like, you know, the Twin Towers, like what was it for Atlanta? Was it the Hawks? No, it's Houston. It was Houston. It was a little bit before my time. It was with Akeem Olajuwon and yeah, exactly. You have players who are just gargantuan human beings, just so tall, just absolutely gonna if you got in their area, they're gonna hurt you, and that's it. Yeah. Now you've got players who maybe have all the athletic ability, but maybe they're not in the best shape. And what if they were in the best shape? What kind of players they would be? So I don't know. I don't watch enough NBA to give too much of an opinion on it.
Guys are tall, like that guy from San Antonio, Wembayana. He's really tall.
Wemby,
bro. Listen,
play. Jeez.
And see, he's from overseas. I mean, he's like 7'5".
Did you go to a game this year, Mark?
Yeah, JP and I went when they played the Raptors. JP and I went to a game. Man, that dude, I'm telling you something, man, that dude can do everything, bro.
He's like,
I got a 12-foot wingspan.
Bro, he's good. He's different, man. Pop is holding him back, though.
You look at him, though. That's one of those. He is literally generational. He is literally one of those guys who he is our generation's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in a way.
Yeah.
Or a Wilt Chamberlain in a way. He's so tall, but he's not just tall where he's only in the post.
Skilled, though.
He can shoot threes. He can do all of it. And I'm like, that's just unfair. All right, but like the guy, it is literally a cheat code.
It's good.
He's a rookie. He's a rookie and is up for Defensive Player of the Year. He's top 3 in Defensive Player as a rookie.
Well, dadgum, he should be up for Defensive Player of the Year being 7'5". Good Lord.
Right, bro. On minutes restriction, it's crazy. But I mean, the international game is better than the pro game now, man. Because the international game, they don't see the American players get paid too much too early, man. And back then, you had to earn the contract. They pay you based on potential. and overseas they develop skill, man. These guys don't have any skills. It's Steph Curry kind of ruined the game because of threes. So it's like three or dunks. No mid range. The post game is done. They don't even know how to feed the post. Like if you watch a Spurs game and watch
threes and layups, baby. That's the
they can't feed it to them in the post. I'm like, bro, kick it in the post. They can't.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, what is Pop doing? You supposed to be this great coach. Teach him how to feed the post.
Yeah, but, he's barely in the post, honestly.
Yeah. But dude, well, that's because they can't feed it to him. So they're like, man, just go hit the three and catch the rebound because you can do all that. He's from the 3-point line to the rim in one step.
Yeah, they're missing a few pieces, right? That's the
point
thing.
guard. Yeah.
Right. They're gonna give him some help. He'll change.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off
He'll
Pop.
evolve.
You're right, JP. I gotta relax, man. I gotta get off Pop, man.
Everybody calm down.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry.
All right, I want to know, what do the Saints do? Defense.
The Saints go defense. That's my
Saints are
prediction.
going Dallas here, right?
They're going Dallas.
They're going Turner here.
They
got to. And then our boy Cruz will be happy, Parker.
Yes.
No, okay.
Is Cam Jordan still with the Saints?
Yes.
A little different.
Yes.
He's old.
He is.
He's older, but it's
He's older.
new age.
Very productive.
They got the other tackle, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
It was Goodell.
Well, Derek Carr will be happy.
Oh,
Maybe.
so your boy sliding.
When will someone take a defensive?
That's a
player?
good pick. So it's a run on offensive lineman.
It really is.
Turner's sliding. Oh, hey, look! If Turner's there for Dallas, Dallas might take Turner.
Defense. Stop.
People are sliding, bro.
Why?
But it's just the defensive players, which is crazy. And I guess it's a run on how everybody is saying. Maybe it's everything that we're seeing transpire for the past couple of years is they want to put up numbers and they want to protect their quarterbacks and they want wide receivers. They want to put up points.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where we're at. And I hate that because I get that's a part of the game. And yes, if you score more points, you win. That is obvious. But good Lord. I mean, come on now. I got to have some good defensive players out there.
Yeah. I agree. But see, they changing the rules again too, though.
Are they?
Yeah, they changing the rules. I forgot which rule, but essentially the NFL did not like that they thought it was too low scoring for the playoffs. Like how the 49ers and Chiefs had a defensive match. It was a great game. It was like a classic. They didn't like it. Now they changing the rules that kind of helps the offense a little bit more. The drop hip tackle. They get rid of that.
Yeah, I knew they got rid of that.
They wanted exciting. That's what they want exciting.
1 points.
The game has changed so much even since, and I'm not going to say anything as far as when I was playing high school football, which was back in 2014, 2015. The tackles that I was making, whether it be incorrect by my nature or coaching, whether it may be, that kind of tackling is outlawed now.
Yeah,
and for smaller, like let's say undersized players, on the defensive side, if you don't, you have to do some of the things that probably aren't very, very easy as far as tackling. Some of those drop hip tackles.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, if you're undersized, you've got to make a tackle. I mean, you're not going to get dropped. What do you want me to do? Hang on to his ankles?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what do you want? What do you want me to? What do you want? What do you want the defensive player to do?
How are you supposed to tackle, right?
What do you want JJ Watt to do or TJ Watt to do? You just want him to try. I mean, if he tries to square him up on his thighs, the guy's going to juke him out of his shoes or just power him because he's too low on leverage.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They ruining the game.
I don't watch the NFL too much because the rules just change, and unfortunately, the college football is on the trajectory of following the same path, and it's unfortunate.
Well, it's money, man. It's about money. They ruining the game trying to make it too safe on the one side, but then again, these guys getting paid so much, man. They just it's entertainment.
So maybe there needs to be that cause and effect kind of thing. Well, you're not at risk to take those kind of significant injuries because they're making the game safer. Maybe you need to cut the money down, but that's never going to happen. That is never going to happen.
Yes.
So
football has inherent risk. Like you can't take the inherent
It's a
risk out of the
contact
game.
sport.
It's a
Yeah.
contact
You know that going in, right?
Right.
Yep.
You can't oversafe the game, man. You know, you can't accommodate everybody.
I mean,
It's
part
like-
of it too, with the way these teams are drafting, is just Patrick Mahomes, plain and simple. You're
Right.
never ever going to be at the pinnacle of the sport and win Super Bowls unless you have an elite quarterback anymore. That's just how it is.
Yeah, that's
True.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the
you know,
Trent
every team's
Dilfer
going
led
to try
Super Bowl
to
teams are done.
find that model. It's
Yeah.
there's no more Rex Grossmans in the Super Bowl.
I'm about to say you're not going to see no more sexy Rexies, man, or any Trent Dilfers leading a squad to a championship.
Nah.
It's
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
tackle, quarterback, receiver. That's the
Like-
formula right now.
But here's the
Unfortunately,
thing: I don't want to see a 6-9 professional game, like 6-9. Like I don't want to see that
Yeah.
either.
Me
no,
either.
no.
The Super Bowl was great.
Super Bowl was great.
That
That
defense,
was a
offense,
fantastic
it
game.
was a classic.
It's a good game.
But you look at it like you have to look at it on the aspect of this too is these are the best of the best playing against each other. It is supposed to be this difficult to win.
Right.
That I mean, they're getting paid all this money. There's the best players. They're the best teams making it to the end.
Right.
And I mean, but I get it. It is entertainment. It's a show. I get it. There's got to be a winner at the end, and especially in the Super Bowl. I mean, good Lord, they advertise more than basically half the year and anything else. I mean, goodness.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't know. I mean,
Hey, maybe
like
this
you look
strategy-
back at like the original Super Bowls with the Jets winning it, and then it was Bart Starr won it with the Packers. I know that. Speaking of JP, he being a Packers guy, I know Bart Starr back in the day, and then Joe Namath for the Jets back in the day too. But the scores were like maybe 20-13, no high scoring, but
right.
it was the best of the best.
Right.
But obviously things needed to change. But it looks like we've got the Colts pick is in.
Mike, I'm just telling you, you're going to have to pause your thing when the Steelers pick. I can't have you down there reacting to the Steelers pick.
Oh, I know.
30 seconds before I see
put
it.
it on mute and just react.
I'm going to mute you or pull you out of the studio for a second.
I know. I might like
Hey,
go nuts depending on what they do.
Watch him both of them mute themselves, and then he just throwing stuff around and be like, "It must have been a heck of a pick."
Uh-oh,
Come on
Mike
now."
turning the room upside down.
Do something. Yeah.
This can't be good. Yeah. Hey, Mike, who if the Steelers drafted him would make you just piss you off? Like who do you not want under any circumstance?
I mean, I know they need offensive line, mainly a center, obviously. And I mean, I don't know if there's anybody that would really like
make you mad.
Like, if we don't draft a center or something, that'll flip him
If
out.
they go corner, I'll be a little irritated. But you don't need a corner, not yet. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? You might
Gotta
take
be
Conrad
lying.
Mitchell if he's not gone.
Gotta
Yeah, I
be.
know.
I'd take Mitchell probably, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
You look at
I mean,
the defensive side.
Good pick.
Go ahead, Scott. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just
I
think
was
the
just
tackle
agreeing.
position for the Steelers is a need, and
Yes.
if you want a good one, you have to take one at 20. But if the guy's not there, just reach on a center. Like, I'm not a huge proponent of taking a center in the first, but if your guy's there, just take him.
Yeah.
Who's your
Make up the
Who's there
value
to
later.
take? I'm looking at the screen right now, and I who's there as far as centers? I mean, I've seen a couple guards, but I was
Jay
like,
Martin.
That Graham Barton.
Powers Johnson.
Powers Johnson? Yeah.
was
Or Zach Frazier.
that name sounds familiar. Powers
Zach-
Johnson. Where was
Powers
he?
Johnson from Oregon or Zach
Oregon.
Frazier from West Virginia.
Zach Frazier. He's going to go in the second round.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we
he's
could.
first.
If we wanted to take Frazier, we could just
Wow.
wait.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow. Okay.
That was his first offensive.
Pick is in.
Ooh, hey,
Over
I'm telling
Turner.
you, I know. I told you Dallas Turner was not. I knew he was going to slide. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's dropped.
I knew that.
You're on to something.
They
He's
think
dropped.
he's lazy, bro.
Maybe Seattle will take him. I don't know.
He'd be good in Seattle. He'd be
Yeah.
good there. Because
Who's
Seattle
the
needs,
Seattle coach now?
oh man, who they get? They got that guy.
You know who his offensive coordinator is?
They got the coach from. Didn't they get? Daggone, I have to Google that.
Oh, he's the shoot. He's with the Panthers. Morris.
Is that who they got?
Oh,
Raheem Morris.
Is that his name?
Oh, I thought he went to.
Oh.
I thought he went to
Morris
the
is in
Falcons.
Atlanta. Yeah, Morris is in Atlanta.
Yeah, the Falcons. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought you asked the Falcons. Sorry.
No. Seahawks. We were thinking, who's the Seahawks coach?
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell you that one.
I don't remember.
I never heard of him. He was some coordinator somewhere. I'd never heard of him before.
Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald.
Say like Nick Sirianni type deal.
Yeah, Mike McDonald.
He's real young. He was the Ravens defensive coordinator.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah. So they definitely go in defense then.
I think they might take Turner here. I don't know why.
Hey, Turner in Seattle that's a good move.
Yeah,
that's a good pick.
That is true.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to drop, man. But I hope we get Turner off the board. Right? It's time for a defensive player.
Hey, you got one. You got one right here on the Colts.
Oh, okay. This guy, Latu. All right.
Latu.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Hey, thanks for joining, JP.
Hang loose.
Thanks for coming on, JP. Nice to meet you, man. Hope you come on again.
We'll
Take care, man.
Bye, guys.
Later.
All right, later, bro.
I'll see you.
JP.
In the easy. Latu was straight. Latu was a good player.
Yes. I heard all week on him. A lot of people were talking high on him. Latu.
Yeah.
He's been dominant playing for UCLA. Been a force on their on the edge for them. Going to be interesting to see. Now, obviously, UCLA is moving over to the Big Ten, so it's going to change a little bit. It would have been interesting to see what he did against the Big Ten competition versus the old Pac-12. But you know what? It's all taking a chance now. I mean,
he would have ripped him up. He would have been the best edge rusher on Alabama, probably. His motor is just
really.
He doesn't stop. I mean, he's going to translate to the NFL right away. I think Turner's ceiling is higher, but Latu has that rare motor.
Yeah,
you just can't teach it. He's a dog. I mean,
he terrorized Caleb Williams in that game.
Yeah.
Well, bro, Colorado terrorized Caleb Williams, bro. He wouldn't hit him. He's a hype, bro. He's a hype.
Oh, who's this on the phone with Seattle? Who is that? He's crying.
Uh-oh.
That was history, by the way, the 6 quarterbacks.
Oh, was?
What's that? Was that a record?
Yeah.
6 quarterbacks.
He said it was history. I just saw that. I was like, I figured that.
Was it you that asked if of all the quarterbacks that were taken, how many of them are actually going to make it to their second contract?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 2.
That's what I was going to say, too.
I'm going to say 2.
Fair guess.
Yep.
Who's your 2?
I'm going to say the first and second pick do not make it to their. Actually, Caleb might make it because the Bears really don't have anything else to go on. They just I mean, what is it? They drafted Fields in what was it 2020? Was it 2020 or 21?
21.
So
he was in that 21 class with like 5 of them. 4 of them have 4 of the 5 have been traded.
So 3 years, make it. Yeah, I could see that. I would say. Then again, I mean, in 3 years, the whole dang landscape could be changed again. We could be looking at be on the defensive side. So who knows? But
yeah,
I would say Daniels concerns me just by being in Washington itself.
Right.
Not on his ability. I'd have to say probably Williams gets to make it to the next contract, and y'all are gonna laugh at me when I say this, but Bo Nix makes it to a second one.
See, I got my money on Penix. I think Penix makes it by default since he has to sit.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. I forget about it.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
That's right. That's fair.
Caleb Williams has so much hype, they won't let him fail. Like he has to go out of his way to fail.
Kirk Cousins was actually like shocked by that pick. He said
I bet he just signed a three-year, $200 million contract, and they took a quarterback and top 10 picks. He was like, I was thinking I was going to get a receiver to throw to, or Bowers or something. He's like, no, I got my protege.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Nah, he got that check. He got the check and be like, hey, hope you go survive. Go enjoy your $200 million for 3 years.
That's crazy, man.
Or 180, whatever it was. It's probably all guaranteed because somehow Cousins has it where all of his contracts are 100% guaranteed.
Yeah.
I'm taking his agent to my next evaluation.
Hey, deferred.
Yeah, the Ohtani deal.
The Ohtani deal. Deferred.
Oh, man.
Latu's NFL comparison, if he hits his ceiling, is TJ Watt.
Ooh, hey, look.
That is insane.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
pretty
think
high ceiling.
anyone should be comp to him. That's just setting him up for failure.
So
exactly. That's like all the Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes talk. And I'm like, you can't do that. Mahomes is the greatest we've seen.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Y'all got Mahomes as a GOAT? He's the GOAT?
He's this era.
On the way.
He
on the way.
I was going to say, he's the most talented.
He's hands down the best right now. He's hands down the best now. So I'm still taking Tom. If I got one game to win for my life, I'm taking Tom Brady.
I'm still taking Brady.
Yeah.
But
ask me in 10 years, and I'll probably have a different answer.
So you got Brady, Mahomes. You got Mahomes over Montana?
Hey, what's up?
No, I got Mahomes third behind Brady and Montana.
Okay. I don't know if I go that far yet. No, I don't know. If
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty.
All I know is the whole league has been chasing him for 4 years now. Every decision every team makes for the last 4 years has been to beat Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and they can't.
And they can't.
Nope.
You can't beat them. Well, look, the 49ers, they got close, man. They got so close this year.
They always get close. And then guess what? One team has Mahomes, the other team doesn't.
Man, man. Yeah, that was man. Mahomes, he's a bad boy, man.
Yeah.
To be fair, I hated Brady up until they beat Atlanta. I couldn't stand Brady when they beat Atlanta in that championship game. He earned my respect. I was like, man, this dude right here. Look, I got to stop hating on him.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't stand him because
I hated that dude, man.
stole 2 or 3 Super Bowls from the Steelers.
Right.
I mean, he kicked our ass every year.
Cold, man.
Couldn't beat him.
He's cold, man. I got to get it. Yeah, right. You got that.
He championship. He had that, and he couldn't get it done.
Damn. Hey, Karen, what's going on?
Hey, Karen, how are you?
Sorry, she can't hear because I got my headphones on. They're like, hey, Karen, how are you?
Hey, your son, happy birthday. I didn't know it was his birthday.
Yeah, he turned 10 today.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
10 years old.
Know that.
Hey, buddy, there's a 10-year-old buddy back there.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday. Everybody says happy birthday. He said thanks.
Yeah, that joke got big, man. Wait, the last time I was
Yeah.
Dude, it's been 5. Man, it's been a long time since I've been here. What, 5-6 years, man?
It's been a minute.
Oh, he was microwaving. Karen was there too.
Seattle getting you got Turner. Is that who? Is that?
I think we call Turner.
Gosh, say the pick.
There we go.
Yeah, they're milking it now. They're milking it.
Pick us in.
Yeah, the pick is in. But first, we're going to show you B-roll from an Air Force base.
Hey, look, that's how they stay tax exempt. They have to support troops and every other cause.
Is it for her or is it him? Yes, that's what I wrote down.
12th man. I just realized this stream has that music on it. I'm like, what? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. We're always playing music.
Didn't see that one coming, but okay.
Oh yeah, Money Mike got it. Then let's see where we are. Actually, I got to change the diaper in a second. Let me.
Your own or Declan's?
Hey, look, a little bit of both. Nah, I'm just. I got to change Declan's diaper.
Yeah, but okay.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Did they
Roger.
boo Goodell?
Seahawks select Byron Murphy.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Byron Murphy.
Tackle. Like that.
That's a bad boy, man.
Yep. Now the defense is starting to come off the board now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good pick, man. Oh, he's gonna be a dog, bro.
Oh, Jaguars traded to Minnesota again.
Minnesota moved up for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they probably trying to get an offensive lineman, you think? Or you think they're going defense?
Minnesota's aggressive in this draft.
You got to be.
They really are. I have no idea what they even have to trade.
They knew who they want, too. They're in already. Like, holy cow.
Houston gave you the blueprint. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry.
Yep, no problem. Who the heck did they want so bad?
That's what I'm thinking. Like
they trade up and then their picks in already. It's like, okay, we're in, ready to go. Let's go.
I mean, there may be a tackle they want because I know Cincy's looking for O-line help, but
I mean,
there's a few on the board.
They didn't have to, so they had to trade out of. They must have traded a couple picks away to get that pick.
That's what I don't even know what they have.
So who does Minnesota want? They traded up, so they must want somebody.
Already too. They knew who they want already.
Usually when they trade up like that, they already know, so they just submit it immediately, and then the TV drags it out for another 5 or 6 minutes.
Wait another 20 minutes of it.
I mean, does Turner go here?
I mean,
it's possible.
I mean, could be. I don't see him going offense. I don't think.
No. Be interesting to see what Minnesota does here. They must saw something they wanted.
Yeah, I thought we would have traded up. To be honest with you, I really did.
I know.
I guess not.
Guess not. Where are we at now? We're at. Why does it say Minnesota pick, but it says Jaguars pick is in?
Because Jaguars traded it.
They got to.
Oh,
we just said it.
yeah.
Yeah. You'll see why. That's why.
What's happening?
Yeah, this is wild.
That's like that one year that the Vikings forgot to make their pick.
Not Jacksonville's selection, no. You're still waiting for Vanilla to go up the stage yet. Jeff's like,
Oh,
you see it?
Dallas Turner.
There it is. They knew they wanted it. They were like, okay, that's it.
Nice.
Man, that suit cost more than.
Man, them glasses cost some too.
Yep.
Cincinnati's on the clock.
Who's on the clock now? The Bungles?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have no idea what they need. I have no idea.
I think Fashuna might go here if he hasn't already. I don't think he did.
Who are you talking about, Fons?
The
I say
state tackle.
he went already.
Yeah, he went already.
Oh, he did. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
But that means okay. So this is who's up now? Is it pick 18 now?
Yeah.
18.
All right. So 18, 19, 20. So there's 3 picks to us, and Mims and Powers Johnson are still on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Graham Barton too.
I think it's going to be Mims or Powers Johnson. Although I've heard Powers Johnson's concussion history is a little red flag-ish, so it could be Mims.
I'm hearing a lot of Graham Barton, to be honest. That's what
I am too. Yeah.
Where's he from?
Duke.
Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a basketball
He
school.
plays every position.
What are they taking a power forward?
Sorry, guys.
Winner out of Duke.
Certainly, Duke is Duke.
So I was here, and I'm sorry, I was on the phone. Had a phone call come in, and the Dallas Turner news came in, and it didn't look like he was too thrilled about going to the Vikings. So
I was a little, I mean, not shocked. I mean, I figured that was going to happen when they traded off. I'm like, okay, that's what they're getting.
So it looked like it was just a graphical issue Why the Jags names came up there, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what we couldn't figure out. We're like, what in the heck is going on?
Yeah, they were saying Jag, and then nope, it's not them.
Oh.
Says the Vikings. Come on. It's simplicities.
Well, at least they'll be playing indoors on turf, so it'll be uses speed there.
Yep. He'll be a good edge.
You don't look too happy.
I think that's just how he is. He just made $8 million. I think he's
fine.
We may even trade this. To be honest with you,
we might. I wouldn't mind moving back.
Well, not only moving back, but just keep a watch trading for a receiver.
Yeah,
back from 20 to what?
Well, is
32.
Oh no, man.
We've seen a lot. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get Brandon Ayuk. I don't know about that. That's going to be.
It's going to
really
be.
Want a center.
But if they do trade for Ayuk, that first round pick's gone. They're going to need that.
Isn't Ayuk with the 49ers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are talking about acquiring.
But he's playing like cryptic games now. He's like doing all these cryptic tweets and cryptic IG posts and stuff. And you're like, what?
He's like messing with. I don't know. I mean,
well, he's got to get traded first before leaving them, right?
Yeah, because I think he's still under contract, or he's got 1 year left on his deal, or something like that.
Or it even could be that they were talking about that Cortland Sutton too. But I don't know if they cost him.
I would not pick him up. If you would, I mean, he's got injury history, concussion history too.
It's not worth that.
Did Mercer leave? Oh, there he is.
Back. No, he's back.
Hey man, I was on diaper duty, man. My bad.
Oh, I know all too well, brother.
I saw the Dallas Turner pick. That was a surprising pick. Yeah, that was surprising to me.
Well, like they moved up to get him, so they must have been like, let's get him now before.
Oh yeah, because they lost Daniil Hunter. I forgot Hunter's going. That's right.
Maybe the Bengals won and they knew.
So he'll have a path to the starting job there. I mean, he'll be the favorite to be the starter at that position going in.
Well, maybe the Bengals wanted him and they knew that.
Yeah, that could have been it too. Is I knew Cincinnati wanted him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because what's his name? Asked for a trade. Hendrickson.
Hendrickson's not happy. Yeah.
Really?
They don't want to pay him, man. He wants a long-term deal.
That guy would kill Dan Moore. Hendrickson would just slaughter Dan Moore every game.
Dan Moore. They keep him in there, so.
Dan Moore.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Dan Moore.
So Cincinnati, you think they're going to go?
At least they got rid of that Chooks finally.
Finally.
Man, that was a long time coming. They paid him way too early.
I heard y'all mention Barton, man. I know Dallas wanted Barton too.
Well, yeah, Graham Barton. I've seen a lot of.
Is he like a tackle from Duke, or is he got interior?
He's everything. He plays tackle, but he plays all five.
Plays everywhere. All right.
He combined as a center. He
Yeah.
combined with centers.
I wouldn't be unhappy with that pick. Let's put it that way. If they did, I'd be like, okay,
that's a good pick. Yeah.
I just want a lineman. I just want an offensive lineman. Yeah, like I'm not like partial to any of them. I just want
I don't want a corner
offensive lineman.
Please don't.
I have a feeling Pittsburgh might try to get Mims or something from Georgia.
I mean, I could see that bookending him with his teammate.
Yeah.
Right.
So if they do that, maybe Moore's gone. Then maybe.
Moore's gone. Now he may be on the team next year, but it won't be for long.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still some quality offensive linemen.
Sure.
Draft. Most of them probably to the point like JB Japes probably a second round grade. Like y'all mentioned, Zach Frazier, second round.
Left yet, probably.
Yeah.
I just want an offensive lineman. That's just where I am. I'm just like
something.
Not a receiver.
Dumped at Mason Cole finally. Like, my God, was he terrible? Jesus, gosh, he was awful.
So,
I wouldn't take a receiver though first round.
Jeff,
No.
Scott, you might know who this is too, but Jeff, you might know. So Charlie Porter, he's a writer on Twitter. I know he does. He's a writer, but I know I follow him on Twitter. He said Nick Saban jokingly stated after the first 14 picks were offensive players. His statement was, everybody wants to know why I retired. There's a reason. All the players are on offense nowadays. I'm a defensive guy.
That's fair.
It was a time to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it just adds to everything we've been talking about tonight, people. It's when you have in the top 10 picks, top 11 picks, 6 of them being quarterbacks.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
that's rare though. That's extremely rare.
But you look back a couple years ago, like the 21 draft, how many quarterbacks were taken that first round? What, 4?
Yeah,
5?
Like 5. Yeah, I think it was like 5.
5. So you're looking at 11 quarterbacks in the last.
Mac was the last of the 5.
Last of the 5, so 11 in the last 3 years. I mean, that is a ton of quarterbacks, and you look at the wide receivers too. I mean, goodness gracious,
the game is shifting.
I mean, you look at I mean, you can go back to 19 too.
No.
Son of a gun! All right, gosh dang it! I
already know.
Son of a gun.
Barton, right?
Pardon me?
They must have taken Barton.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
one of them we were talking about. Let's put it that way.
Mims.
Oh.
Yeah, Mims is a freak.
Gosh darn it!
And was he offensive guy or offensive line?
Tackle.
Tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mims was a freak.
Oh, I want
to. He's off the board.
Hey, Burrow's gonna have him. Yeah, I just came through.
Yep.
Burrow is gonna have him some protection again, and he needs it again.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Mims is a project though. Mims,
work on it.
He's raw. He's not going to step in and be a stud. I mean,
if we wanted him back,
I would have taken him.
He didn't do it.
But he's not going to step in and be an all-pro.
Oh my God,
he doesn't have a ton of experience. He has a lot more questions than he does.
8 starts in his college career.
8.
There you go.
But
there you go.
Yeah, it's not. But
those measurables, man, they fall in love with those things. So they're like.
They do. I mean, he could be great.
We can mold him into something. Yeah.
How tall was he? Did it say? I'm sorry.
7.5.
7.
Yeah, he's a monster.
340.
I mean, arm length. I mean, his wingspan and arm length is just probably gargantuan. I can imagine he has got some length on his arms.
Well, they'll play him at what? Right tackle.
Yeah.
That's probably where I'll start. Or it might be one of those they move him into guard. It's depending on his footwork, I guess.
Yeah,
they may. I mean, they have Orlando Brown and Trent Brown. So
yeah.
See, working with those guys, man, they'll definitely help his development, though.
So the Rams, what do the Rams do? The Rams go O line here.
I don't know.
Got 3 straight offensive linemen are going to go here. Bro. Mims, somebody, and then some. The Steelers are going offensive line, I think. So it's going to be 3 offensive linemen in a row here. If the Rams go OL.
You know what? The Rams should get that guy from Illinois. What's that defensive tackle? What's his name? Johnny.
Oh, I know who you mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Since my man Aaron Donald retired, they may try to.
Oh, I forgot he retired.
Yeah, they may have to go.
I knew exactly who you mean. Yep.
No, I forgot the Illinois guy's name. Yeah, you know
I know exactly who you mean. I can't think of his name either, though. Gosh, what is his name?
I forgot his name, man.
I usually spit these names out.
I forgot, man. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
The only concern about that, Mike, is like trying to replace Aaron Donald, and you can't really do that. So it's like reaching for something. So
you can't replace him. You just got
right. It's a hole though, but he's a good player. I can't believe Aaron Donald retired though. I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah, I was too a little bit. I knew I was going to take. I had no clue.
Man, I'm excited to see your Steelers, man.
We still got Jackson Powers.
Yeah.
Do we take DeJean from Iowa?
Yeah, I
don't want to go corner first round.
Don't do it, bro. And honestly, they're saying he'll probably play better at safety.
Yeah. We do need a safety, actually, but I think we can address that later.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I mean, they picked up a guy from Miami, Elliott. So
Okay.
Yeah, Deshaun Elliott. He should step right in and play.
Yeah,
pretty well. So,
and they still have Z, I guess.
Do they?
Yeah, they
got
got
still have Kazee?
Jan O'Neal. They got rid of him, but
Yeah, I knew they got rid of him.
Okay, yeah, they do. That's right.
The Rams put a field on the beach. Oh man,
picked in already.
the Rams got a practice
Rams,
field on the beach.
Do you really?
I'm ready.
Yeah, bro. On NFL Network, they got a field on the beach.
Really? You're watching NFL Network?
Yeah, on NFL Network, they got a practice field on the beach, like right next to the water.
That's not too shabby.
You're watching ESPN. It's all over.
I'm like, please draft me.
They're up. Kick us in. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm curious what they'll do right here, man. There were rumors that they were going to trade up for a QB, but I think that's.
I mean, the Rams are going to have to get a QB at some point here in the next handful of years.
You mean Stetson Bennett is not there?
Stafford ain't getting any younger.
I mean, I don't think Bennett made it out of camp before they got tired of that guy and were like, "Hey, man, beat it, dude."
Wasn't he good in the preseason?
Like, you are a real freaking toolbox. So scram.
Why did Philly trade for Kenny Pickett though? I don't understand that. What was that about? What did they see in him that y'all didn't see?
The Eagles, you mean?
Yeah. Why did the Eagles trade?
Why
for
did
Kenny
they trade for him?
Why they wanted him?
I don't know.
Well, they wanted a back. Well, he chose to go there and be a backup. So
He's never gonna play. He'll never play there.
never play. They just signed Jalen Hurts a massive deal. Like he's never going to play there.
Hurt that's hurt. He ain't. Nope.
But you know what? Maybe
be a cheap backup.
he wanted to stay in Pennsylvania. That's what it was.
I guess something like that.
He's always wanted it. He said
Closer to home.
his favorite team when he was younger was the Eagles.
Oh, wow.
Oh, was it? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One loser deserves another one.
Yeah.
Here. Well said, brother. Well said.
Oh, okay.
Technical difficulty.
All right. Well,
The Steelers are on the clock. So
you're on the clock.
All right. I haven't heard the Rams pick yet. So
Me neither.
give me a second.
They're about to announce it.
I saw it, but I didn't.
Dang, Mike, I gotta get on y'all cable packet, man. I'm on AT&T, man. I gotta tighten up, man. Y'all got it going on over there.
We're on tape.
There you go. The AT&T. They
TV AT&T.
They get you
That's why.
every time.
I don't know why cable's always ahead.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Jared
Hey.
Verse.
That's a good pick. That's a great pick.
Oh, that's solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why
Lordy.
cable is always faster? Do you really want to know?
Why is it?
It's direct connection. It's hardwired. That's all.
Yeah.
It's
When
streaming.
you're streaming, it's
all
got to go through a
over.
service down to you. When you're cable, it just goes straight to you.
So
Right.
like
Most is-
everybody talked about how awesome everything was when everything went to streaming, and yes, it was. But I just wish the cable companies hadn't screwed themselves and priced themselves out of business, because trust me, eventually you actually might see cable companies start offering the free, cheaper deals. You come back to us, we'll do a hardwired connection. We'll offer $10 a month, and if they start doing that,
Deal.
Jump with that.
we'll back on
You
it.
gotta do it.
Hey, it's a revolving door.
That
It's
ain't
all
happening,
the
player.
process. They
So they ain't happening. They ain't happening. Hey, look,
I mean, you can't even get a combo meal from McDonald's for less than $10. You damn sure ain't no cable ever for anything near that.
20. All
I
right.
save money having Fubo, but it's
Hey,
still expensive.
we'll call it $25 a month,
Because
and then
it-
they give you 160 plus channels. They have got to make it worth your while, because honestly, there's so many different things out there now: Hulu, Netflix, YouTube TV, Sling. What'd you say, Scott? Verbo? Verbo?
Y'all have cable, Mike,
Fubo.
up there?
Verbo? Fubo. Yeah, sorry.
Is it Comcast?
Fubo. F-U-B-O.
In our area, it's called Service Electric.
Service Electric? Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's the Rams field on the beach I just saw.
You saw that?
Cool.
What?
Yeah, that was sick.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
I got a
draft party.
We're on
real quick. If y'all go to McDonald's,
I've got 5.5 minutes left on the Steelers clock. That's what I'm showing.
We don't know what we want yet. We haven't even put the pick in yet. So
How much time is on your clock, Mike?
4:48.
4:48.
I'm at 5:20.
Yeah, I'm at
5:01.
5:17. So y'all about 30 seconds ahead of us.
I'll pause.
We paused it at 4:41.
I paused at 4:41.
Okay, I'll let you know when I hit 4:41.
I'm at 4:50. I'm close.
So you're close.
You might have to pause at 4:41, Merc.
Can't do it, brother. I can't. No, I'm just joking.
I can't do it. I can't.
I'm running now. I got you.
I'm at 4:55 right now, so we're still getting there.
Count it down. Let me know when you're down there.
All right, 50. There's 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41.
Boom.
Boom. There we go.
We should be even now.
We're close enough where you won't blow it now.
Second apart yet. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. The pick is in. Hold on.
That's all right. We're at commercial though, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew they were going to do that.
The pick is in, and we'll tell you in 11 minutes.
Hey, the pick, yes, because guess what? They have got to get their commercials in to get their funding. To get their funding, everybody. They got to get their commercials in.
I don't know why. I'm just going to just lay it out. It's Rambart. I don't know why.
Oh,
I would be okay with that if you guys are down.
I'm not upset.
What's that, Fon?
Barton.
Setting? Oh,
I'm
Barton.
feeling it. Yeah.
Are we okay with that? If it's Barton, are we okay with that?
Oh, yeah.
All right with that. I wouldn't.
I'm not okay. Dallas wants Barton too. I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Y'all are getting Blake Corum at 24.
Oh no. Oh no.
They do need. I mean, y'all do need another running back.
Not
I'm
that
serious.
Well,
You got that bad?
Yeah, you don't need to skip the top
We got
running backs on the board.
today.
No, what's the was it the Texas running back? Is he the
Yeah,
number
we're gonna
one
get Jonathan
guy?
Brooks.
Yeah.
Is he that
Brooks.
Texas running back? Running back, yeah.
Jonathan. Now they'll reach for him in the second round.
Yeah.
This
He's there.
class.
No, this year, yeah.
Oh, you're talking
running
about
back wise, in the last 3 years,
And running back class.
specifically, running back is
it's
just
thin,
been,
bro.
it's done.
When I saw
Trent ruined it for a lot of running backs, man.
don't worry about Trent. When I saw Bucky Irving was a top running back, I was like, no way.
No.
Don't worry about Bookie.
Don't worry about him. What was that running back that y'all drafted? Was that Dree? What was that little bitty running back?
Dree Archer.
Oh, Dree Archer.
That guy.
Dree Archer. Oh my.
He ran at like a 4.3 though. I mean,
He was so fast. He did nothing.
Man, we could not
Absolutely not.
figure out how to use him.
Hey, Dallas,
How do
they
you
got
stop him?
Deuce Vaughn last year,
Don't
and
worry
I
about Deuce.
still,
Don't worry.
I still think he can be some value as far as like a Darren Sproles role. I really do. He's
Parker,
not going to be an every down guy.
Mute yourself. You're talking crazy.
I am
Mute
crazy.
yourself. Nah,
Hey, my middle name is crazy.
Nah, bro. You know what? Right now on the roster, he might be the number one running back on our roster. We suck.
He is.
We got like Rico Dowdle. Yeah, man. Just
Don't worry about Rico.
But no, like
You're gonna get that turpentine playing running back, baby.
oh my lord, man. They
well,
might
the
go
thing
get
is,
that.
like Deuce Vaughn was never going to be the main guy. But see, like he could be in this day and age, he could be definitely a not. I wouldn't even say a second down, heavy running back. He is more of a situational based. Definitely, I mean, out of the backfield, he's so quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have to. He was a feel good pick. He was the pick. He was our draft last year. He was an example of that. Like we missed on every pick almost last year. He was one of those missed picks. But you thought he could do something in special teams, like a punt returner, kick returner, something. Like he can't block. He can't catch that great out of the backfield. It's a little man. He's just.
I mean, he's like 5'6", 5'7".
Nah, bro, he's
like 5'5", but I think he's probably 5'4". He's
a flea.
There we go.
Oh my god.
There's our new quarterbacks.
Watch them add another quarterback. Be like,
They were talking about, but they're not going to do that now. Now they're all gone. So
yeah, I was about to say who's left. Oh, it's Rattler.
Yeah,
It's Kyle Allen.
They got Kyle.
Oh, the Steelers quarterback. Sorry, Allen, Fields, and
yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, Kyle Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Steelers do.
Yeah.
He's the former A&M guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, bringing out Cam.
Let's go. Better
Yeah,
be good.
Cam's the.
How old is Cam? Maybe he moving a little stiff.
He's like 33, 34.
Look a little stiff, man.
Yeah, he's old. I mean,
but in their communities. No one's like that more than Walter Payton.
When did he retire? Last year?
no, he's still playing.
No, he's still playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he retired
Oh, yeah.
too. I'm not lucky.
It's not his last year. I think.
He's like 33 or 34.
He's
gonna be 30.
He's very productive. He keeps playing well.
Didn't y'all draft his brother?
Yeah, Connor.
Dude. Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got.
Guys, killing me here.
Yeah, seriously.
Announce the pick, please.
Really?
Use the microphone to announce the pick. The
I don't-
microphone before you is a gift.
The Walter Payton Award.
Use it to announce the pick.
Please.
Uh-oh, somebody's ahead.
Yeah, someone's ahead. Someone's ahead. Don't say it. I
Don't
hear
say it.
This will be good for y'all.
Oh, that's a good
Ooh, I
pick.
like it.
That's a
That's,
good
that's
pick.
why I said y'all like that.
This
pick.
good?
That's a
Yeah.
good pick. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew
That's a
it.
good pick.
All right.
Well,
They selected
Well.
him.
Dang, dude, that's a good value pick too. That's
Oh,
a great
yeah.
pick.
He's crying. Look at him.
Dude.
Load
y'all
up
will
on that
have-
O-line.
He will be on your team for like 15 years, man.
oh, the Polynesians.
He's
They
gonna
play
be
till they're
over
36.
Man,
Yeah.
Cut people's faces off.
I like
I
it.
love the Polynesians.
Isn't that what
Faces off.
isn't that what Isaac Simalu is, or is he Samoan?
Sumalu's
He's one of those
thing.
Polynesian
Oh, yeah.
things.
Hey man, we'll take some Debo magic
He's
in
an
Pittsburgh.
Islander. I'll take it.
He's
Hey,
gonna
Some
be
Kalen DeBoer magic.
You know why
Hey,
they
buddy.
selected him? Because of he
Because
grew
of
up. They said he
Palomalo.
grew up a Steelers fan. His favorite player was Palomalo.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So he'll play hard for y'all, man. Yeah, he'll be
That was a good
a
pick.
Pro Bowler. He'll make Pro Bowls and all that.
They can still get their center later on now.
Yeah.
Look, I want Graham Barton now. Y'all saved him for us.
And then Barton's there. There you go.
You know what? Fatanu kind of fell through the cracks, man. I forgot about him.
Well, he was going to go earlier. To be
Yeah.
He was
honest.
gonna go early.
He was totally off my radar. I mean, he wasn't even.
Yeah, mine too. I
I didn't even think about him. I was thinking Mims, Powers Johnson, or that Barton that you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
You know what?
I,
Dallas is in a good
I
spot.
thought he was going to go earlier because in mock drafts they had
He
him.
was supposed to. Yeah. Yeah, he was supposed to.
So he's an interior lineman. Will he be guard?
He's going to be a guard, so
Are they gonna kick him in?
he's going to
Or
shift
they
him
move him
around.
into center?
No, he can't play
I mean,
center.
he
Not a center.
combined as a tackle. I think they can
I was gonna
move
say, I
him
probably
around.
was-
He'd go tackle, I guess.
Where do y'all need him at the most?
Tackle.
A tackle. So yeah.
Oh yeah, right tackle. I'd say.
Move Jones back the over to left.
Yes, Jones needs to be left.
Yep.
That's why we drafted him.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would definitely do that then. So that means Dallas is in a pretty good spot. We can get I think we can get Barton unless I don't know.
Were they picking?
We picked.
That was 24, right?
Yeah, we're at 24. If Graham Barton's not there, we may try to trade back.
I thought we didn't trade for receiver. We didn't do it.
No, y'all. That's a good pick. Y'all did. Y'all. That was spot on.
I like the pick.
Dolphins pick is in. Is that showing y'all's on y'all's as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it's in already.
All right, I gotta dip out of here.
All right,
Scott, man.
Enjoyed
Pleasure,
everyone.
All right, Fonzo.
See
Good
you
to see you,
soon,
bro.
buddy.
Pick.
Later, buddy.
Well, talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be hitting it too, fellas.
Y'all out?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Money
See
Mike
you.
See you, Big Mike, Michelle.
Pleasure.
Good to see y'all, man.
Bye.
See you later, man.
Later, y'all.
Love you. See y'all.
Bye bye.
That's a good pick, man.
Yeah, that's a real good
We need
pick.
an interior lineman.
The starting 3 is the ending 3.
Bingo,
Starting
baby.
three's ending 3. Look, I gotta see what Dallas does, man. We were picking so late.
Where
We
are
might-
y'all?
might as well wait
Boy, you got
until-
me like 26, right?
Now we 24, but I mean it's
24?
almost the draft is the first round was almost
Yep, over. I mean, at 32, so.
And then I
Still
watched
got
the Lakers
10
get their head
picks.
season. Say it again.
We got 10 picks. Almost 10 picks. 11 picks.
Y'all got a lot. We only have like 7, man. I don't even think we have 7. We might have 6. We
How old
traded
you
a
mean?
round pick for Trey Lance, who don't worry about him.
Lord of mercy, Trey.
We bid against ourselves and gave a 4th round pick for
Yeah.
Trey Lance.
They should
I
have
don't
given
see
you a
that-
4th round pick and Trey Lance.
Correct.
I don't see that as an issue. That's a fair trade, considering he was. I still can't believe he was a first round draft pick. I'm sorry.
I'd have been cool for a 5th, man, but a 4th, it's not a top 100 pick, so I ain't even gonna get mad about that. But
yeah,
we already pick deficient. Clearly, we weren't gonna do anything with it anyway. Let me stop. We got Schoonmaker, Mozzie Smith, Deuce Vaughn, and some other scrubs. So
man, usually builds the Cowboys through the draft. So, I mean, the Mozzie Smith pick just.
I like the crazy part. I like Mozzie. Like I was a fan, but like defensive tackle, it takes 2 or 3 years before they kind of, you know what I'm saying?
It's a tough
pick it up.
position just to walk in from college and
Yeah, man.
play
And then-
unless you're Aaron Donald or somebody.
Well, Dan Quinn sabotaged us, bro, because he had Mozzie. So we drafted Mozzie to be like a tree stump, like just plug a hole. And Dan Quinn, he was like, man, we need you to lose weight. So Mozzie was 300-something plus pounds. He had him dropping like 280.
Yeah.
Bro was all over the place. And then Quinn, of course, went to our rival. He was planning that the whole time, man. So I was like, man. So Quinn kind of sabotages, man. That's why we weren't prepared for that playoff game. We got smacked from the jump. Mike McCarthy, get him out of here.
Lord.
Yeah, man. We all over the place. We in shambles, bro.
That playoff game was one of the worst Dallas playoff games I can ever remember seeing.
It's the worst one I ever seen, bro. Like the expectation versus like what we put out there on the field. Bro, we were never in the game. The game was over at
Yeah.
halftime.
The game was over early.
Yeah, it was over at halftime. We were never in the game. And Aaron Jones, it's like he had our playbook.
Nope. Sorry.
So yeah, man, it was over, man. It was over.
Man, 27 zip, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a wrap for the Cowboys this year."
Man, I was so sad, bro. I was hurt, man. I was hurt.
Vintage Dak, he'll pile up those garbage
Oh, okay.
stats. Once you're down by 40, he'll get 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, and it'll be 48-24.
Of course, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I'm so sick of Dak, man.
See,
I think Dak, you are what you are now. Like, you're not going to get any further with Dak. You've gotten as far as you can get with Dak, I think. Like, if you pay him another $300 million, you're not going to get any closer to a championship
At all. But see, that's the thing about Dak, bro. He's good against bad teams. He's bad against good teams. He's a regular season guy. He's not a postseason guy. My issue is he's asking for too much money. So I'm like, man, he's a quarterback. I get it. But for what we're paying him, I'm like, bro. You're not Mahomes. Bro, we're not doing that. So anyway.
No, you can't be 2-5 in the postseason and then say, well, I need to be a top paid quarterback in football.
And get mad about it.
Yeah. And you get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Oh, here we go. Picks in.
The Dolphins.
Wow. I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, let me see.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm behind too.
I mean,
Chop
Robinson from Penn State.
I'm not. I'm sorry. That's on me. I don't know him very well.
You know what? He's solid. I think that's a bit of a reach. Jeff, what you think? I think that's a reach.
Yeah, I mean, he's solid, but I don't know about 21st.
No, exactly. I had essentially. I'm saying I had him like I was out here grading dudes, but essentially, I thought he was probably going to go. I thought he was probably going to go early second.
Yeah, I thought he was more of a late first or early second guy.
Early second, and technically this is late first, but this is a little high for him to me.
I hadn't watched enough of this guy to make anything of it.
Well, the one game I watched all of from Penn State this year, he was injured. And that was against maybe that might have been a Michigan game or Ohio State game, but he was hurt one of those games, and that made a big difference.
Well, it did make a difference. You're right about that.
I'm seeing the highlights too, and I see a highlight of him playing against Auburn when TJ Finley was quarterback.
Oops.
Yeah, was that last year? Yeah.
But you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you something, Park. Really, what it is? I think they're hoping they get on Michael Parsons.
Hey, everybody wants a Michael Parsons.
Yeah,
that is not a dime a dozen. That's a diamond in the rough.
Hey, look,
right? You don't find players like that. That guy is generational. The guy's quickness, his elusiveness, he's smart. I mean, good Lord. I mean, and that's the thing now a lot of days is you either have a little bit of you're either going to have the smarts or you're going to have the physicality or the genetics to do it. And it's really the players that the Hall of Famers that end up being like a Micah. I really do think if Micah continues this trend, barring any significant injury, putting that into existence,
they don't do it to happen.
But it's not going to happen. He's going to be fine. Like players like that, if they stay with their stats, I mean, that Hall of Fame by year 6. Really.
I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the problem with Micah though. Micah's issue is that I can see as a fan, and I'm maybe being super biased. Regular season, bro. In the playoffs,
he fades.
He fades, bro. He can't sustain through the season. So the playoffs, he
3 years running. If you look at his numbers in a vacuum, you're like, 12 and a half, 13 sacks. The guy's dominant, but then it's like he only has like a sack or a half a sack the last 6 or 7 weeks of the season.
Yeah,
and into the playoff game.
Ask on that because I don't watch NFL religiously like everybody else does. I only watch it through fantasy, and in fantasy, it's an offensive-based scheme. Your defense is maybe going to give you 10 to 15 points.
I'm gonna tell you. Here's the problem with the fading too. So last year he tried to rectify the fade by adding muscle and bulk because he said he was getting beat up too much. So he added muscle. He's boxing, doing all this other stuff. Same thing. So I'm like, okay, well, technically he's a linebacker, but he's really an edge now. So we picked up his option as an edge player.
Yeah.
So he's quick, man. He's good. I don't know if what he does is sustainable. Because he's like this tweener hybrid type of player that we lucked into. Yeah. Because really we wanted J.C. Horn and we wanted Patrick Surtain and we wanted J.C. Horn. We got him.
Denver.
Yeah. Denver Snuckers. So, but Chop, Miami has him listed as a linebacker. So they definitely gonna try to play him like Micah.
Okay.
So but Micah, I don't even know if Micah can play linebacker.
But then again, you look at it
moving them all over the round.
In this age, linebacker, it's crazy to say this because and I got biased when it comes to some of my ideas of linebacker, and this is relative to the watching it as I was growing up. Mm-hmm. Guy for Carolina. Luke
was the man though.
Him, Dante Hightower, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, people who are going to go hit. Now they're going to hit you in the mouth and they're going to do what they need to do, but maybe sideline to sideline they weren't as fast and as athletic. And some of the older guys, I love the older guys, I really do. But I worry about in this day and age the speed getting around them.
I agree with that.
And I mean, you got this. You got this. You got speed. You got strength. And both are great. If you got both, you're all world. But if you got one versus the other, I mean, good gracious, I'm gonna take speed in this current atmosphere now.
I agree with that.
Speed kills, man.
Well, I think the best linebacker in the league right now is what, Fred Warner?
Yes,
because TJ kind of plays the edge, right?
100%. He is a bad man.
Fred Warner's a bad man.
Because TJ Watt, he kind of plays edge too, right? Edge
He's
linebacker.
technically an outside linebacker, but all he does is edge rush. He rarely drops in coverage. All he does.
See, you look at you look back. Then again, you look back at the Fred Warner plays for the 49ers, right?
Yes.
So you look back at the Super Bowl. I mean, even then, he was gassed by the end of the game, like going sideline to sideline, sideline to sideline. I mean, if you're a guy who's in the middle of the field and you're having to do that, I don't know if you're going to be able to do 3 quarters plus.
And it sucked for him because they had injuries during the game.
Greenlaw, Greenlaw got hurt. Down. Yep. And
it was over. And then Chase Young and those guys, they had
Chase Young is a bust.
Yeah, he's a bust.
That's so sad.
Who signed him now? Who signed him?
He's done now, right? He's for the 49ers. He's not with them
anymore. No, he's not with the Niners. Somebody signed him.
Oh, they picked him. Oh, was it Cleveland?
That sounds like that sounds like somewhere he would go.
He got hurt. No. I forgot. They did sign him. It was, I got to think about it.
That's like, it makes me think of that's like Chase Young is another version and the height level of like a Jadeveon Clowney. I thought the freaking world of that guy. I was like, this guy is going to be a wrecker. And he was good. And he's going to be
Saints.
So you look at, wow. No, I think that'd be good for, if that's the case, good for him because they just picked up another edge, didn't they? A little bit ago. So the Saints got something cooking down there. I really think they need a couple more, maybe draft, or not just draft picks. Obviously, we got 2nd and 3rd round coming up here in the next day, but a couple trades,
Yeah, Carr's gonna hold him back though. He's cooked.
Please just announce the pick, Goodell. My gosh, man.
Melbourne, Australia.
Man, they trying to make the game international, right? They like, man, we got.
Oh yeah, they're making it over in England, over in Australia.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Toledo?
Oh, that's a good pick. He slid way down.
Who was it?
Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo?
He's the top corner in the draft.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. That's a good pick. They had him going. The mocks had him going to Atlanta, not sliding past Seattle. So he slid a little bit. He's a really good player. He jumped up because of his Senior Bowl. He was really good at Senior Bowl too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's a good player. He's a really good player. They got to steal on that one. That's gonna be. That's tough.
They started allowing. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but did they start allowing juniors to play in the Senior Bowl this year?
If you were,
if you were still a COVID, I think it's COVID still impacted your eligibility.
Yeah,
right.
COVID you could. It's like if you're a COVID junior or something, I think you could.
There you go. You just had to be
4 years.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years. Maybe 4 years, I think. Yeah.
That would make sense with Kool-Aid and everything too. Like
Kool-Aid's gonna slide, bro.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid slid way down.
Terry slid on the Kool-Aid.
I thought
Kool-Aid was
going into the season, I thought Kool-Aid's gonna be a top 10 pick.
I agree with that.
No, and I agree. See, well, the thing is, a lot, and it's kind of like Jeff, we've talked about throughout the year. I mean, nobody threw to his side because they weren't going to try it. And they tried Terrion's side. And then Terrion was blocking all that up. So, I mean, there was like, well, maybe we need to start looking at this guy. I was like, well, here's the thing. The defense compared to the past year or past 2 years. Right. And I told Jeff this. I pleaded with it for the last 2 years since you left, Mercer. Was defense. Like we've got you. I'm not asking you to throw them out. I'm asking you to slow them down now.
That's it. Right.
And whether nowadays, I mean, passing offense, it's going to be very difficult to stop it. How complex offensive schemes are now.
Indeed.
The running game, you've got to shut that down.
But I put it to you like this: more teams going to air it out. As you can see, running back position devalue, but this Quinion pick is so good because he was compared to he was this year's Sauce Gardner. They were like, bro, he likes Sauce.
Wow,
that's how good this dude is
supposed
to be. Yeah, he's supposed to be like Sauce Gardner. But going back to your point, it's going to be difficult, like I said, with the rules, with the tackling rules. Man, these guys should be slinging. They just want to. It's the fantasy football has pushed the NFL in a different direction.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
And that's but guess what? What is that? In the end of it, it's money.
Yeah,
it's the end all scheme to end all schemes. Money. It's everything that drives everything.
Well, it's going to ruin the sport.
Huh?
It's going to ruin the game.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's going to ruin the game. You can't protect. It's going to take a commissioner putting his foot down. I think the next guy after Goodell, if he puts if he puts his foot down, then we can kind of scale it back some. But yeah, this dude right here was solid, man. He's a good player.
Well, it's just
he looks short.
Yeah, he does look a little short than 6 feet, but he's a good player though, man.
It's hard to find those tall cornerbacks that are 6 foot plus now. I mean,
Dan Quinn
Surtain was what 6'1",
the biggest
6'2".
Steve for a while, I think. Surtain
was
big
6'2". Yeah. That dude's a good player, man. That's a good pick, man. Dang, man. The Eagles are going to win our division.
Eagles had a good offseason.
They did. The coach knows he's on a short leash. So I think Eagles win the division.
Nick Sirianni? Is that his name?
Yeah, Nick Sirianni.
Sirianni.
I think, I think Dallas might end up third in the division, man. For some reason, I feel like Washington is going to be a lot better than if they can make Daniels decent, like, protect him enough. They have defense. Like, they would.
That's the problem. They've had the defense for the last 5 years. I mean, they've had Jonathan Allen. They've had Reed that they got over from the Devontae. They just picked up Sweat. I mean,
Sweat in Chicago now.
That's right. Yeah, they got rid of him.
They're good, and Chase Young, like we talked about.
Good Lord, who is that, Mercer?
Who's that? Oh, I'm looking at in the NFL. Who are you looking at?
I'm at NFL Network too.
Oh, who are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm on the
showing the Jacksonville draft room.
No, don't worry about him, man. Don't worry about Jacksonville, man. I'm waiting for Trevor Lawrence for people to finally admit the truth about Trevor. He's average.
I mean, he's still living off the Tua game.
See, and that's the thing that I looked off. Or do y'all have the Jacksonville pick yet? Or
they're picking it right now.
No, they're picking right now. Yeah, we're behind.
I'm a little behind. Mine just lagged up.
Brian Thomas Jr., LSU.
That's who they picked?
That's it. That's who they got.
Oh, man.
And Malik already went, right? Neighbors.
Oh, yeah. He went like 7th.
Oh, yeah. He's been there.
Yeah. Now, I remember we went through that. I thought we did, but
they needed. But you know what? They needed a receiver.
Marvin Harrison was the first to go.
Yes.
Which I still, like I said, I think they went on pedigree on that because he breaks no tackles. He gets no yak. He's a catch and a fall guy. But he has reliable hands. All right, Cowboys, what we doing? I think we go Graham Barton here. I'm not
got to, right?
Yeah, if we do, I'm not mad at that.
I mean, it's great. It's got to be. Got to go lineman here.
Yeah,
y'all lost. What's his name?
Dude,
Biotic.
Tyron Smith.
Lost Tyron Smith. Tyler Biotic.
Yeah. And honestly, Zach Martin has another. He has
not long.
2 years. Yeah, he's long in the tooth. So now we got to build that old line back up, man.
And I'll say,
who's the right tackle?
We have Steele.
That's right.
I forgot. We got some no names too, man. I should know the names, but I know we got Steele. We signed him to a contract.
I forgot Steele. That's who I couldn't think of.
He let us down last year. He wasn't great.
Are they going to move Tyler out to tackle, or are they going to keep him at guard?
Tyler wants to move out to tackle, but he's like, I'm a tackle, but I don't know what they're going to do, honestly, man. It depends on how this draft goes, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He wants to go back out. and he's better at tackle.
Little shout out to our people following and watching us on the Twitter Couchcasters podcast. Thank y'all for all the 51 that I see on there. We've got a total of 53 right now. But
what's happening?
For those 51 out there, thank y'all for joining in. I know it's getting a little late wherever you are. On the East Coast, it's super
late.
We're super late here. East Coast is 10:55. Central, it's 9:55. And see, I always have the biggest issue now of finding out where that line changes. Mercer is over there where you are in Texas. Is it still Central Time? Is it 9:55?
It's 9:55 here, man.
Where does it change over? Is there a part of Texas where it changes over to Mountain Time or whatever, or is it still all Central?
You know what? I gotta Google that, man. I don't even know. Because I mean
Texas is so big.
There's Jarrah sighting, Mark.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me put it back on NFL Network.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, Jerry.
Is he drinking?
No, he looked like he'd been sleeping.
Well, come on, man. He's like 80, man, 90.
He's 90.
Yeah, Jerry.
He was that old when he fired Jimmy Johnson.
Look. Hey, they tried to lift the curse last year, and we actually went. It got worse. I don't know how that happens. Hold on, let's see.
How do you lift a curse and perform worse than before?
That's a great question.
If they had kept Jimmy, they probably would have had two more Super Bowls.
They would have won 5 or 6 had they kept Jimmy.
Yeah, I think
Jimmy's the man. All right, I freaking love Jimmy Johnson.
That team won one with Switzer as a coach, for crying out loud. If they'd had Jimmy Johnson, they'd have won. They probably would have won 4 out of 5.
So real quick, Parker, to answer your question, I think they say it's 3 counties in Texas that observe Mountain Time, but most of Texas is Central. There's El Paso, Hudspeth, and Culberson County. Those are
west side of the state.
Yeah, way west. So yeah, most of Texas is Central Time.
Okay. Well, Texas is just
still
massive.
Like
just literally massive in size. I mean, I think it's
huge.
It's got to be like from the biggest width across, which would be the east to west line. It's got to be at least 1,000 miles, at least 1,500 miles wide.
I will never drive it myself to confirm. However, I will say on a road trip I'm pretty much in San Antonio. So from San Antonio to Alabama is like, well, for me, it's an 11-hour drive. Most of that drive seems like it's Texas because like as soon as you hit like Mississippi, like you flying, right?
Oh yeah.
Louisiana, you flying. But daggone, man, those road trips are brutal. I was like, that last one, I left a part of me back on the road. So I'm like, you know what? We got to fly now. Now we did.
Texas is basically 2 states in one. It's size-wise now. As far as how the state is itself, I don't know. I've only been there one actual day because COVID. When I went out there for training for Alpha,
nice.
I got out there on a Sunday when I started back in 2020, and the following day, 2020 was also everyone who is been aware for the last 5 years was COVID. Yeah. And the following day we got into training and they canceled it. I only got to see Dallas.
You went to Dallas, okay.
The airport.
Basically the airport. That is exactly what I saw. I mean, maybe I could definitely see Jerry World from the hotel, but
you can see that. Yeah. No, Texas is cool, man. It's different flavors, man. Dallas is a completely different vibe than Houston, which is a completely different vibe from San Antonio. It's like it's his own thing. I didn't realize how big breakfast tacos were until I moved out here, and I was like, breakfast tacos and kolaches are huge out here. So
the Cowboys traded.
I told you that we need to trade back. Wait, what do we get in compensation? What do we get, and where do we trade back to?
Still in the first round?
We still in the first?
Merck, Dallas like giving up their first round picks. Remember that time we went back and looked at the last 20 first rounds of Dallas had gotten rid of their first round pick and 15 of them.
Let me explain something to you, Jeff. Let me just say this, man. Anytime we traded back, I used to be nervous, but then I think we traded back and got Travis Frederick So I think maybe we feel like we can get our guy a little later. So what are we picking up though? We get the 29th pick.
Y'all moved down to 29. It looks like.
What additional pick? Do we pick up? Did we add at least a third or fourth round pick?
Had to.
Please.
I would say a third. It had to have been at least.
We'll get another top 100 pick.
It's a late first round.
That might be.
It'd be a late third or an early fourth.
Oh, y'all got a third round pick.
What's the pick number?
73.
Okay, that's good. We got another top 100 pick. That works.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm not mad at that. That's cool. That's cool. That works. Who did Detroit want to move up that?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who in the world would they want?
I think they want
Terrion.
to go Terrion or Kool-Aid, because then their corner get arrested or he had some domestic abuse or something like that. What's my man's name? I forgot his name. He had a domestic abuse charge or something like that. So they want a corner.
Yeah, they did pick up Carlton Davis from Tampa.
They got Carlton
in a trade in the offseason, but
was he the one? No, was it Carlton that got in trouble? Somebody got in trouble with the law.
Carlton Davis. Where is he from?
Remember, he was at Tampa.
He was at Tampa from Auburn.
College.
He played at Auburn.
The guy who took it back all the way?
No, that was Chris Davis.
That's Chris Davis. I was about to say. I was about to be like, that guy's been in the league for this long? Good gracious.
No, Chris Davis didn't make it long in the NFL.
I was saying, did he even make it? Yeah,
I mean, he was getting cooked in college, but
indeed.
I'm
surprised he got drafted. Yeah, he was getting smoked. Yeah, I would have to think Detroit wants a corner.
Yeah, I'm thinking corner here. Eventually, if they decide to announce the pick.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real. I thought it was gonna be over before 10 at one point.
I thought it'd be over at 10. I thought they were on strict TV schedule for 10, but they're just pissing away time. I mean, look at all this. They're just wasting time. Like, okay, you can't announce the pick until X amount of time.
Is it Dan Quinn, the head coach for
Campbell,
or is it Dan Campbell? Sorry,
Campbell. Yeah,
Dan
I like
Campbell.
Former Cowboy Dan Campbell.
Is there a Dan Quinn out there? There is a Dan Quinn.
Yes, coach of the Redskins or the Commanders. Sorry,
Commanders. He took over for Ron Rivera. That's right.
Ron was trash. It was time.
It was time.
Ron rode the coattails of Cam Newton. I'll tell you that right now. Tell you that right now. The guy, if the guy hadn't had Cam Newton, who was he was Superman for 7 years. All right.
Yeah. He made it to a Super Bowl, so at least he had an appearance. You know, he didn't do nothing else with it, but he had that.
Did you see that picture on Twitter of that line to get in Kool-Aid's draft party at that club
in Birmingham?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, it was insane.
Man,
because that's where he's at.
He's
in Birmingham. Isn't he from I know he's from that area, but I don't know the specific.
Oh, Lord, come home with this.
I bet he was a little surprised that he slid this far too, man.
Now Goodell's gonna introduce all 18 of these young kids.
Are y'all watching on ABC or ESPN?
No, we're watching the NFL Network.
I'm looking at Saban right now on the ABC one, and his arms are like this, like he's coaching. Just pissed.
He's mad. He's mad as boys. Well, one of his guys gonna go right here, I would imagine. I'm staying off Twitter on purpose because I don't want to see spoiler picks. But
oh gosh, they're bringing out tons of people.
ESPN is killing me.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to hang on. I'm trying to hang on to the Dallas pick, but the way this is going, that's gonna be another hour.
Yeah, I mean, good gracious.
I like to say. Thank you guys for having me on though. It was cool to be back this year, man. I really appreciate being back.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you come back more often.
Yeah, man.
Dude, Mercer, you need to join us during primetime season during football.
Hey, look, I told Jeff I'm gonna be spotty. I'll have to jump on for sure on some,
one of the games, one of the weekends where we're just grilling into it. Like we love it.
Hey, you know what? I may have to do week 1, Bama. Week 1, the debut of Coach KD. So we to see the rollout. Who do we play week 1 anyway? Is the schedule out?
Yeah, it's
have they put the schedule up?
yeah, it's nobody any. I mean,
was it a little trash school?
It's
Wow,
trash.
that boy Tyrion.
I told you. There you go. That's a great pick. They had to. The other corner got in some, legal trouble.
Yeah, you're right.
So they had no choice, man.
And go get Terry on, who nobody of how all this happened. I mean,
I'm gonna keep it real. If y'all think about
Saban loves him. The whole Saban family.
And
loves
Miss Terry loves him too.
Yeah,
he's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's very well spoken. But you notice Detroit is getting all like they had Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan. He was a stud. You're getting a lot of Bama players. Detroit got a lot of Bama players. So when you get those, blue chip
Branch, him and Branch,
Branch and Jameson.
Branch was a beast, bro.
Branch had beast of mode this year.
Yeah, he was beasting. Are y'all surprised that Terry Young went before Kool-Aid?
No.
Right now, no. At beginning of the year, I would have said yes, but I thought Terrion finished the season much stronger than Kool-Aid did.
That's true.
You want my honest opinion? I thought Terrion going into this season that a lot of offenses picked on him in particularly because they thought he was a weak link, and they would fade away from Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
To Jeff's point, he showed me a lot this year, and to where we're at this year, or I'm sorry, where we're at right now. No, not surprised. I mean, looking at it, I mean, he had 5 interceptions, and I mean, all the other tangibles. He's a good guy. I'm happy for him. He's real happy for him.
He's a guy you can put in front of the camera. He's well spoken. He's polished. He's a saving guy. I think he'll be a good pro player. He can't. You know what? I'm surprised that Jeff Okudah was as trash as he was.
Yeah, he was awful.
Yeah, dude, he was a big bust. Terrion shouldn't be Jeff Okudah. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that Okudah thing shocked me. I thought he was going to be pretty good, but he was trash, man.
What you think?
Are y'all seeing this?
Maybe health or just skill?
His jersey stuff for Terrion by chance? Like he gave his college jersey to his high school janitor. That's what it's all about. All right, that's it. At the end of the day, you make you millions. Okay, but
so remember where you
stay connected. Yeah, stay connected to where you came from and remember your roots. Like
remember your roots.
Because the Packers pick's already in, so I think this is about to roll here, guys. I really do think it's about to start rolling.
Yeah, they better, man. I'm gonna have to roll to bed.
Roll with it. Roll into bed.
I gotta work tomorrow. What we doing?
Y'all remember that junk with Terrion this year where he got chewed out by Saban, and in the press conference he said that he saw Saban mad. He was like, "Oh, somebody about to get chewed out." It turns out it was him.
It was him. Yeah. Well, guess what?
That was hysterical.
Saban loves him, but Saban chews out the ones he loves the most.
Yeah.
So
he's hardest on the ones he's
who have the most
the highest
potential.
hopes for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
because he knows he's gonna get the most out of it.
Hey, Milrow in the house, baby. Milrow, he's right there supporting his guys. Love that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Get that stuff, man.
Yeah, man. I think he's gonna. Speaking of Bama, just a little Bama caveat. I really think he's gonna play well this year for Bama, man. I think I didn't get to see much of the 8-day game, but how good did he look in the little time that he played? Did he look pretty good?
And it wasn't enough to judge off of. It's still very vanilla. I still
the receivers have me nervous.
Some mix-ups. I have a lot of faith. I actually have a lot of faith in the receivers this year to give some help, especially with the DBs coming back too.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, not the DBs, the offensive line coming back too.
Mm-hmm. This man's haircut is crispy, man. That man Terrion has a perfect haircut. Very
He has
crispy.
a nice drip going.
Yeah.
Is Green Bay on the clock now?
It don't look like it. They own the clock, but it ain't. It's not.
It's already in.
Oh, the pick is in. Hey, man, I gotta do better flipping around, man.
But they just, they say the pick is in, and it might be 4 or 5 more minutes before they announce it.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, on ESPN. Yeah, woo. Yeah, this first. Are y'all streaming second round and subsequent rounds?
Nah, just first round.
Just first.
You know, you got to be a real diehard draft guy. I'm not going to say draft nerd because nerd sounds like a negative, but it's not. Because
look at all the people there. Like when they do those crowd shots, it looked like Woodstock, man. I mean, it looks like 100K people packed in there.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're in Detroit. Somebody getting robbed tonight. They better be careful being out this late.
I'd say they in Detroit too. So
yeah, no disrespect to Detroit people, but
be careful.
If you're a player that got drafted, you need to go straight to the hotel. Don't go to a club. None of that.
In the old days, you put this guy in on third down, you have to discover slot. He could be a midget, it didn't matter.
Saban just said you can go and cover 3 and you could be a midget and it'd be able to cover it no matter what. Nowadays, it don't matter.
Oh, dang. Man, I hate to see him go, but he's the GOAT. I know people like he's arguably the greatest college. I'm like, he's the best. It's no arguably about it. He's the greatest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't. You know,
here we go. Green Bay selecting.
He's GOAT though.
Saban is staying up past his bedtime, man.
I'm staying up past mine. I ain't sleeping. I'm usually in the bed, bro.
Me too. What is it? Dang, it's 10:11. I've already set my alarms for tomorrow. And Jeff, you're off tomorrow, aren't you?
Absolutely.
You lucky.
Jordan Morgan, tackle Arizona.
Oh man, I liked him too. That's a good pick. I liked him. I know this guy's reaction on ESPN is like disappointment, but Jordan Morgan is a good tackle. He's really good.
So is Bucks on the clock now, I guess?
Yep. Yeah. But see, like there's a lot of boos for that. But if you've got Jordan Love as your quarterback, you need more protection, more youth, and everything to build this up. So you need this.
You need offensive linemen.
Who do they want? Cooper DeJean? Because I'm like, you signed Josh Jacobs. You got rid of Aaron Jones to get.
Wait, they signed Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, they got Josh Jacobs.
Packers did, yeah.
So
did Aaron Jones sign anywhere? Oh yeah, he signed somewhere because I thought Dallas might take a run at him.
Aaron Jones went to. Didn't he go to Minnesota?
Minnesota, I think.
Yeah. So
I couldn't believe Dallas didn't jump on him. He killing Dallas whenever y'all played him.
Listen, bro, Dallas. Literally, everybody's on 1-year deals. Like everybody's contract is up after this next season. They want it that way on purpose. We
clearing the books.
Yeah, we're rebuilding, and trade back to get that extra pick was smart. We need bodies. Yeah. Bro. We need bodies. We're gonna be active in the UDFAs too, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So
those guys start getting snapped up like almost immediately.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow morning, they'll start getting snapped up.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow morning, but the day after the draft.
Because the draft is what, 2 days? It's 3 days, right?
I think it's 3 days.
Yeah. So after day 3, honestly, if you know you're gonna be a 6-7 round pick, you might don't pick.
Because I think tonight's round 1, round 2 and 3 is tomorrow, and then 4 through 7 is on Saturday.
That's when
they don't even announce the picks on those. They just talk the whole time, and you just see the ticker at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
Spits the pick out.
You know what? Saturday, I will be watching the Colorado spring game. I'm interested to see how they look this year. I watched Ohio State. They look nice, bro. If they can get the quarterback.
Yeah.
They got that guy. I saw saying he didn't look good. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, he's young. He didn't look good.
I don't get why he left unless the board told him you're not really the kind of quarterback I need to run my offense.
Well, he got that 6'7" dude, and he didn't look worth the
Yeah,
he didn't look worth the doggone. So
he's young too, so he gonna have some time. But Debo gonna get a quarterback. Ty Simpson probably looks best out of all of them.
I saw that. Yeah, that was surprising too, man. That was a little surprising.
That kid can play.
Why is that?
He can play. What's that?
Oh, I thought Parker said something. He didn't look. No, he looked pretty. I was surprised because the receivers were dropping everything, man. The receivers didn't look great. So I'm surprised.
A whole lot of stock in those 8-day games. They're not really showing anything. They're just more of a glorified practice. I'm wondering if at some point.
I'm glad you said that, Jeff, because
move into the like Lane did, where it's like a fan day carnival, and then they use that last practice as a real practice.
Because Tim Keenan actually came out and made a statement. It was actually on, I think it was Bo Scarborough's podcast. It was. I have to go back. I saw a snippet of it. I know he was one of the main people asking the question, and it was just how the defense this year is approaching everything. You know, new head coach, new defensive coordinator, completely new defensive structure. As far as they're playing, they're going from what was it, the 3-4 to the 4-2-5 defensive format, which is it's completely different. But I think in this age of football, works really, really well, spread out across the field and everything. Now you just got to have athletes all across the field. Which I mean, true. That's exactly what's being recruited. And the statement was, they're like, how's the approach of what the defense is? You know, is there going to be an alpha on the defense? And Tim's response was, well, there's no particular one alpha. Where he was like, we're all striving to be that guy, but all holding everybody accountable, each and every one of us accountable. And I was like, see, that's what you need. You need everybody is wanting to be that guy, but as long as you're all holding each other accountable and getting the best out of each other, that's the goal. That's the end goal. That's how you get the best result. So
no, I agree with that. Fellas, I may have to drop, unfortunately. I may have to drop.
It's all good.
But I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Now it's 2 picks, man. Can you last out?
Look, I'm trying to, but I might have to get decked, man. He's slapping on the door, man. I got to get him again, man.
Slapping on the door.
Yeah, man. He's in his room watching his cartoons, but he's in bed by now. But if I'm up too late with the light on and it's disturbing, he throws an attitude. He's like slapping the door.
Man, no, bro, you handle your business, bro. I get it.
I'm trying to hold out for him, but he's getting an attitude.
Well, if you need to hop out, man, go handle your business. You can hop in when Dallas picks and start cussing.
Yeah, no. Hey, look, if we may trade back again.
I'd say I'm done trading.
I think. Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't be mad at it if we can. I feel like Graham Barton. I think they feel like he's the pick there because I don't think Buffalo. I think Buffalo needs a receiver, and I would think Buffalo would want like Xavier Legette.
Didn't they just get rid of Stephon Diggs too?
Yeah, he's in Houston.
Yeah, they sent him to Houston.
They need a receiver big time.
That's a good move.
Ooh, they could.
Tampa needs a few things. Actually,
they
Tampa
need another wide receiver.
They're going defense.
Yeah,
I think they may get the Illinois guy.
That'd be something.
That'd be a good pick. What is his name? Johnny Newton.
Vikings are cooked. Yes.
Man, they got JJ and Dallas. So, yeah, you might be right. You might be right, big dog. Maybe JJ McCarthy surprises us all.
Graham Barton just went to Bucks.
Come on, dog. Don't do me like that.
Yep.
Oh, daggum. We might as well trade back again.
I say I might as well trade back.
Daggum. I got to look at who the offensive lineman available there now. That's a good pick, man. That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a day one starter.
Yeah, that's a good pick, man. That's a real good pick. We needed a center
Powers hadn't gone yet, right?
No, Powers Johnson hadn't gone.
Yeah, but I don't, man.
But he was having concussion worries.
Yeah,
last time I saw him, they were like concussion flags.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh, man.
He's a lacrosse player.
I'm telling you, man, he's a good player, man. That was a good player.
Dang, that was y'all's pick, man.
I think so. I thought because listening to 105 The Fan, they were talking about today a little Dallas radio show out here. They were talking about he was high on the Cowboys board.
I'm sure he was.
He was Army knife, man. He could play
any position on there. They said he had 34 starts at tackle, 5 starts at center. He might project as a center in the NFL.
That's what they can play all lines of the offensive line. Wow.
Who's Arizona going to get then? Let's see. Arizona needs
a lot.
Yeah, they need a lot. They got a receiver. You think they need O-line help
They need
too?
some stilts for their quarterback.
Don't worry about him. Yeah. Man, Kyler, man.
Stilts for their quarterback. I'm sorry. I literally was thinking about it. I was like, oh, they need some statue people at offensive line. And then he said, I looked back and I was like, oh, yeah, their quarterback's only about 5'8", 5'9". So
he'll just play like Caleb Williams. He'll just scramble around and toss and chuck it deep.
He was scrambling around since 2019. That's the problem.
Broken plays and chuck it deep.
Broken plays and chuck it deep.
Larry Fitz and DeAndre are not there anymore, okay?
Larry.
Well, they sign Hollywood Brown. Oh, that's a good pick.
Chiefs did, right?
Is he on the
The
Chiefs?
Chiefs signed,
Yeah,
the Chiefs signed Hollywood.
Did y'all get that pick by chance for Cardinals yet?
Yeah, I saw
Darius
that.
Robinson.
Darius Robinson,
That's
an
a good
edge
pick.
from Missouri.
That's
Wow.
a good pick.
Okay.
Yeah, decent year last year.
We might get
Yep.
Johnny Newton then. I wonder if we picked the Illinois guy at DT.
Y'all think y'all go defensive tackle?
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad. I mean, we don't really need him. We got Osa, and Mozzie's a project. I wouldn't be mad at it though. We need edge help too because Tank is getting up there. So we definitely need linebacker help.
Yeah, because what's his name retired? Wolf Hunter retired.
He had no choice. He was.
Y'all signed Kendricks.
Man, listen, man. Listen, man. He'll help. I don't think it's a first round need, but
Mike Zimmer thought he was getting the Kendricks he had when he was coaching the Vikings like 6 years ago.
that's why Mike Zimmer's on the Cowboys. And see, let me tell you something. Like Mike Zimmer's trying to run he's trying to run like 3 linebacker sets. Like he's trying to take it back. We were getting beat so bad at the run. He's trying to stack the box, so we'll get beat deep.
Yeah, man, Skip Bayless mad as hell that y'all traded back and missed on Barton.
As he should be. That was who we wanted.
Yeah,
I think they thought he was going to be there the way the board was falling. We may trade back again. I don't know. I'm not mad at the trade back though. We picked up another top 100 picks. I'm not mad.
Oh my gosh, Twitter has got me just, or X, whatever you want to call it now, has got me just absolutely floored. They had one of those. They had one of the videos of the golden retriever just peeing where he's standing in like the living room and everything. It says Atlanta fans, when they see the Atlanta Falcons draft a left-handed quarterback named Michael, and I'm looking at it like this. I'm thinking, I was like, wait, Michael Vick. And I was like, he was legit with them, and he was left-handed. And I was like,
dude.
yeah.
It was a long time ago, though.
I mean, looking at the video.
Be the Michael Penix experience.
The video has me floored. Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, so it just came in. Cowboys are now getting offers for the 29th overall pick. They may trade back. We may trade back again, bro.
I say they may trade it again.
I'm not mad at that, though. We need bodies.
Apparently, there's some wild footage of the Falcons GM Terry Fontenot trying to explain himself to owner Arthur Blank on why they selected Michael Penix Jr. at the number 8 pick.
I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand.
Why would you do that? Why would you not draft something that'll help your team immediately in this 3-year window that you paid your quarterback?
Let me explain something to you. You know why it's even more stupid than it is? Didn't they lose picks for tampering, or aren't they gonna lose picks for tampering with Kirk Cousins?
Maybe,
probably.
See, there you go. So that didn't even. Why are you doing that? So if you're risking picks to sign this guy to a long-term deal, Captain Average, you got to protect Captain Average coming off a major injury. What is it? ACL, or was it Achilles or something, or whatever he got going on?
Yeah, I think so.
So come on, man.
So Buffalo and KC must have traded.
Ooh, they jumped Dallas, so they want the person Dallas wanted.
Yep.
That's what that means.
Yep. Whoever Dallas is about to draft at 29, Kansas City about to draft him right now.
Hey, you know what? That happened to us last year. We wanted Dalton Kincaid. We ended up with Mozzie Smith.
Man, Kincaid would have been a sick fit.
Dallas. I like the guys we got. I like Ferguson though, man. I didn't think we.
Yeah. Jake's good. Jake's good. Ferguson's good.
Yeah, he's wow. Dude, I just saw that. I thought you were joking. I do see this video where he's trying to explain why he picked Penix. That GM ain't gonna make it, bro. Arthur Blank gonna fire that GM, bro.
By tomorrow morning, it's gonna be former GM of the Falcons in a viral video explaining to Arthur Blank moments before he was shit canned.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Man, yeah, so I think we may trade. You know what? I wonder if Kansas City's getting the offensive lineman that we wanted. I think we wanted that. What's that guy's name?
Yeah, this is the facts.
Yeah.
If he would stop running people over and leaving the scene of the accident.
Dude, that was crazy. Wasn't that video crazy? That was crazy,
nuts, man.
Oh,
they just walked away. They just walked down the street like nothing happened.
On camera. Like
on camera.
In flip-flops.
Just walked off. Like, what?
In flip-flops. I was like, okay.
All right, man, we'll catch y'all tomorrow. And they just dipped. I'm like, bro.
Like it didn't happen.
Your $80,000 car back here.
With your license plate.
With your license plate, right? And the video camera right over there.
Wave at the camera. You on it?
Wave at it as you're leaving the scene. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was. I didn't. How many games are they gonna get this dude? You know what's crazy about that though? Considering what happened to Henry Ruggs, you would think dudes would like chill. Nah, we're not gonna chill. You know what? Considering that Andy Reid's son isn't he doing prison time right now for killing some kids in a car accident? Jeff, you on mute.
Sorry. Yeah, one of his kids died, I thought.
Yeah, the kids
Andy Reid. It was Jack Reid.
Jack Reid killed some kids in a car, like drunk driving.
I knew he was drunk driving. I don't know if he killed anybody. I knew it was drunk driving incident.
They were like paralyzed. They like real bad off. Like he banged.
Oh, is that right?
Oh. Yeah, they were bad because he was supposed to go to prison. I think he is doing some prison time. I'm not sure.
Heck, he was an assistant coach.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. He was, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was. Hey, nepotism.
I mean, it was now. Anybody out there listening, please correct me if I'm wrong. If it is not Jack, please put it out there. Whoever it is, I'm just going off the last bit of tidbit information that I had from something I saw 3 months ago. So, if that is indeed the case and is somebody else that we're referring to, please correct us if we're wrong. But I'm about 96% sure it was Jack that was the one who did that. But yes, he was on the Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah, he was drunk. That was crazy.
It was the past 2-3 years.
Hold on. When Patrick Mahomes' dad, didn't he get popped for drunk driving too? Isn't he facing prison time?
Third time.
I believe so.
Come on, man. What is going on in Kansas? Is it that bad in Kansas City where everybody drunk driving?
His brother's a damn fool too.
Well, yeah. Well, Jackson Mahomes is a fool. Patrick Mahomes Sr., Patrick Mahomes' father, is not a great character to judge. Like Patrick and his father are completely two different people. And then this is also what the media shows us too, which we have to take everything into perspective too.
True.
But yes, apparently that was from what everything came out. It was like his dad's third DUI in that area. It was at a Super Bowl or after a Super Bowl party. I don't all the crazy thing, but it's not good. And I'm like, 3 times, like,
yeah,
come on, like,
he's a former baseball player, right? He's an athlete.
Get it.
Right? He got the jock. It's sad, but you know how the jock do. Hey, I salute all the fans that are still out there they still got a pretty good. The crowd is bigger than Nelly's last concert.
Oh yeah,
so they're doing pretty good.
Nelly's last concert.
That's pretty good, bro. Look at that. Look, yeah.
Oh, and hey, I'll give a shout out again to the Twitter viewers out there that are watching our podcast. A good old, we got 53 right now. 53 out there on the Couchcasters podcast one. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all. I mean, we're almost here to the end. I know it's been a grueling process. We're all just on the last bit of our energy, but we're getting through it.
Hey, Pac, they all Cowboys fans. We all here together.
They all Cowboys fans. Bring all the tech. Hey, bring them all on. We want them to join the Couchcasters crew. Bring them all on.
Me and Cowboy Nation. We are waiting as a collective. Trying to figure out this pick. What do the Chiefs go receiver here? Y'all think AD, Dundee Mitchell, or they have enough receivers in the O line?
Who the Chiefs go with?
This is facts. 3.5 hour stream is no joke.
Xavier Worthy.
Oh, that's a Mahomes pick. Mahomes wanted him.
Yeah,
that's a Mahomes pick. So,
well, I don't think they jumped ahead of Dallas for that. Like, I don't think Dallas is going to take him.
You never know, man. Jerry is crazy. We need receivers. So you never know, bro. Is that another John Ross pick, or will he actually be good?
Oh my God, John Ross. Jeez.
Dude, how do you draft a Texas receiver and get the worst receiver? Why didn't you get Mitchell? Mitchell's better. He just has. I think he has. I'm serious. He's a better receiver. He didn't break combine records, but he's a better receiver. Why would you not get him? You would go for the worst receiver.
Once again, these guys is making his living off the good game against Alabama.
Did he play against us in the Bryce year, or was he hurt?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually,
I believe he was in that game.
I think he played though.
I believe he was in that game.
That's a good route.
And I think he whipped us that year too.
Man, joking fast, man. He's
fast.
But Mahomes wanted him, so I figured they'd be like.
Yeah, I was about to say that was probably Mahomes, but like got Hollywood Brown and this kid. We got speed on the outside now.
Anything you want, Patrick. Anything you want.
And you've got what's his face?
Don't spoil me. I'm behind y'all. Don't tell me.
I just saw it too. Yeah.
Don't tell me. I'm behind.
No, it said Dallas picked, and then now it's counting down.
Mine says the pick is in.
Hey, look, we waiting on trades. The phone lines are open. How do you pick the worst? He's not bad, but I mean, Mitchell was better, man. I think he's diabetic, and maybe that has some issues. He has some stuff come out about him being diabetic and his attitude or something like that, maybe. I don't know.
His sugar was low. That's why he was in a bad mood. It's all good.
Hey, look, he was still beasting that Texas. That shouldn't have stopped anything. There's plenty. I'm sure. It's
I forget about him. Yeah, he did. Mitchell for Michigan. He was a freak.
Oh, he's a stick though, bro. He's skinny. If the wind go too hard, he's done.
I feel like a lot of these wide receivers in the last couple of years have been that way. But yeah,
track stars, baby. All right, here we go. I got the 19. I got the stunner. Get the Cowboys out. We're ready.
All right, he's ready to do it now.
All right, don't spoil this for me. Let me see this. Let me turn it up a little. Here we go.
OT, linebacker, right, running back, and center. Okay.
We need everything.
All offense, no defense.
Everything. Quarterback too.
All right, Mert. He's walking to the podium.
Y'all don't tell me. Turn your volume down. I think mine is behind yours for some reason. Let me see this. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna be mad at really any pick we get. I'm sitting here amping. I really don't care.
Yep, Jeff, you're ahead now. But what you got? Don't tell us. Just
of course, Goodell dropped the card on his way out. 5 picks. That can't be a good sign. That can't be a good sign.
He dropped it? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Did he?
He dropped it coming out of the tunnel.
Oh.
Okay, he was mocked to us the entire time. I like him. He's a little stiff.
Okay.
Big dude.
He's a big dude. He's a little stiff, but he's good. He in Austin too, man. Okay. You know what? I'm not mad at that pick. I'm not mad at that
I wonder
pick.
if they'll slate him at left tackle or they'll move Tyler out. Because Steele, they just signed to right tackle, I thought.
Yeah, they did. Honestly, I think he's going to play left tackle. They're going to leave Tyler Smith at guard.
Seen this guy bench press? Oh my gosh! Although these bench press machines they're using now, or these bench press bars they're using nowadays. Oh my gosh!
Big dog, right?
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that pick. He's a little stiff, but that's a good pick.
6'7" and 3/4, 322 pounds. Big dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Oh, I forgot. He was one of the guys who caught a touchdown pass.
Why is Mike McCarthy talking to people? You won't be here more than a year. Get him out of here,
Mike. Why are you talking to somebody?
Like, Mike,
you ain't gonna need to talk to him. You ain't gonna be around next year to talk to him.
That's when you smack him in the back of the head. Give me the phone. Nobody respects you here.
So, Mike, shut your mouth. That's all right. Let's go.
You have to do him like you did Manny. Man, why you want to know the internet password? You ain't gonna be here.
You're gonna be here.
You can't get internet at work.
Hey, you know what?
My
internet at work.
He tries to put in the code to get in the front door. Doesn't work. He
Yeah.
tries
Oh, man, Jamal Adams. Hey, now you gotta give him the CD Lamb. How he did his girlfriend. Mike picking the phone.
Yeah, I snatched it from him. That was legendary.
Oh, that was. That was.
Man, let me touch my second phone.
Yeah, that was. That was tough. That was tough.
Who the Ravens go with?
Fellas, we wrapping it up. Last three picks.
Two picks.
Two. We are marathon men on here.
Man, this draft went a lot longer last year.
Yeah, it did actually.
Yeah, it went insane last year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That could have been also from the.
Are they showing the draft board? Screenshot it immediately. Quick. On NFL Network.
Kool-Aid about to bounce out of first round. I have a restaurant full of people.
Who's that?
Kool-Aid.
Don't worry about Kool-Aid. Hey, look, man. Hey, your agent gave you bad information.
Don't worry about Kool-Aid.
Respect.
I think his bombing out as a punt returner probably cost him some draft stock too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his
complete fear. Hold on, he might go to the Ravens. Hold on, he might go to the Ravens. That's a very Bama heavy place.
Honestly, but wouldn't you rather have Cooper DeJean over Kool-Aid?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Cooper's pretty good too.
Well, is Cooper going to be a safety in the NFL, or are they going to play him at corner?
That's another good question.
Also, Nate Wiggins too.
I forgot about Wiggins. I like Wiggins, but the injury concerns probably scaring some people. His medicals might be. I like Nate though. Nate's good. He's a good player.
Kool-Aid's the number 5 pick. I think it's going to be a cornerback. I think their O-line's pretty set. I don't think they go for a tackle right now. They might go for a tackle second or third round, but
okay, yeah, because it's still some good offensive line talent.
It's now about value. It's about what you're willing to spend. I think you're getting into the later part of the draft, where obviously in the later part of the first round, where you start looking at it and you're like, I need to get what I need, and then start trying to prioritize in the second and third. Because there's plenty of good players out there.
Oh, the pick's in.
I'd agree with that. 100%. What are the Ravens? You saw Lamar Jackson lost a lot of weight. He's coming in smaller.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he lost a game weight. He said he wanted to be faster. So he came in the OTA.
Nate Wiggins.
The pick is Nate?
Nate Wiggins.
That's a good pick. So that means Kool-Aid slid, Cooper slid, unless one of these two. Wait, San Francisco, they need secondary help too, don't they?
Do need secondary help. Both teams do. So there might be 2 DBs going here.
So Kool-Aid and Cooper.
Maybe.
You know what position nobody's talking about this year? Nobody talking about safety, man.
There may not be many.
Is that a
I don't
devalued
think
position?
there's many true safeties. I mean, we keep talking about how everything keeps changing. Minka is the last one that I can say that he plays. Minka Fitzpatrick, he's still playing for the Steelers, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
They just re-signed him a couple years ago, so he's
Minka.
So, he plays all positions. I mean, I remember him when he came in as a freshman in 2016 for Alabama, and I was like, this guy's all over the field. He's playing cornerback. He's playing safety. He's playing free safety. He's coming down and playing the star.
Yeah,
you just don't find anybody who just plays all of that. I mean, it's tough, but
Minka's different.
Yeah. Wiggins from Clemson, he's got a lot of length. He's a taller defensive back from what I'm seeing here. But I mean, he's got his arm length and is just absolutely insane, and that's going to be detrimental going into this.
He's a good player. Yeah, I'm noticing that a lot of positions are getting like running back is devalued, maybe safety, maybe with linebacker. So it's several positions seem like they don't really place a high premium on anymore.
True.
I can understand the running back more so because that's been one of those things that's been getting towards that trend. I mean, their longevity may be, 4 to 5 years, maybe, if you're the best of the best. And if you make it past that, you're a wonder.
But you got to think about it. Like, if you think about the running back position, you're talking about like Christian McCaffrey. Honestly, probably did he? I don't even remember who won MVP, but C-Mac should have probably won MVP.
Of the Super Bowl?
No, of the regular season. Was that Lamar?
Oh.
Lamar again?
Lamar won MVP, yeah.
Yeah, I thought C-Mac could have won it. I mean, you could debate that. Christian McCaffrey,
I thought they should have split it.
They should have split it. So, Christian McCaffrey for what he did, how Aaron Jones torched the Cowboys, like, Pacheco, what he was able to do with, Pacheco, he moves his feet real fast, but he don't really go nowhere. He's just like, they got the Scooby.
A lot of movement for not a lot of bang there.
Yeah, that's Scooby-Doo feet. And so, I mean,
Scooby-Doo feet.
They just But yeah, man. I mean,
Pacheco was a freak. I don't care what anybody says. That guy can move. Once he finally gets going, it's hard to stop him.
He's a wind-up dog.
A wind-up. Ooh, let's go.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I love that. That was a great comparison.
Those like the top teams, man, had a stiff running game. So you talking about devaluing the position, but I'm like, dang, man, Buffalo had James Cook. He was cooking a little bit. All these back end teams were able to run the ball. So Baltimore, maybe they should have run the ball a little bit more. But now that punch
they
out.
Should have in the playoff game.
That's what I'm saying.
They completely went away from their identity all season in that playoff game. It made no sense to me.
Yeah. And they let Dobbins go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man,
Who are you talking about then? I'm sorry.
Well, we were just talking about the running back position as a whole. I'm like, the playoff teams, the teams that made it far, had a good running game. So they devalue the position, but you relying on it pretty heavily. Like I said, for Green Bay to sign Josh Jacobs, Philly signed Barkley.
And I agree with it. Wait, Philly signed Barkley? Yeah, I forget about that.
They got Saquon. They got a stacked team.
They got Saquon.
Oh, they're going to be.
How can they afford that? What is the cap book?
It's going to be hard to bet against them.
Oh, deferred money or something.
Yeah, they playing with. Yeah, they got a different cap than everybody else, bro.
But
that was kind of how I felt about San Francisco. They were taking all these defensive players.
You start worrying about it though. Like we talked about it. We talked about it earlier about prima donnas. Well, you got, just all the different high-profile players that are on Philadelphia's team now. You've got Jalen Hurts, who's got a pretty big contract. You got Devontae Smith, who just signed a monster.
He just got the bag.
And AJ Brown.
And AJ Brown, who
they signed him too. Did they sign AJ Brown?
Today. It was insane.
Oh, we got one today.
Yeah.
They overpaid for him.
I was
him
about to break
Jalen
that
Hurts around.
right before the draft, and I could not gather my thoughts. And then
Yeah,
now you're bringing in Saquon, and he's probably what? He got
a new deal.
2-year deal? 1 year.
Yeah, I think about I think it's. I gotta look it up. I think it's like two years, or maybe it's like a.
And with him, if it's a normal running back, it'd be a 1-year deal. If it's for him being 2, he's still younger, not young. He's younger. I'd say he's probably going to be making.
They're gonna run the ball a lot too.
2 years, $12 million for 2 years, $6 million a year. I think that's what he'll be. 3.5-hour stream is no joke. I know, man.
Hey, he asked if we're getting a stream tomorrow. I can't commit to tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, we're not getting a stream tomorrow, Will. We can't do that, brother.
Will, you can do it.
One 4-hour stream. We just do the first round.
We're getting too old. Too old,
man.
Listen, bro.
Hips start hurting.
I had a gray hair coming out my nose yesterday. It's different.
Hips start hurting.
I got gray
Actually,
coming
now
out my
that
nose,
you
bro.
said that, my hip is starting to hurt. I need to go take my sciatica medicine.
Look, do what you got to do, big dog. Hey, look. Yeah, this is. Oh, but we still got another pick after this one.
We got one more. We got 2 picks left. We're almost there.
We made it this long. I might as well ride out to this last pick. I think my son passed out. He probably.
He stopped banging on the door. He's like, he ain't waking up.
Well, my son has FOMO, so it's like if we out here, he like something's going on. I want to be a part of. I'm like, bro,
wide receiver.
Not doing anything.
Oh,
did they take Mitchell?
Nope. Never heard of this dude.
Oh, Xavier Legette?
Nope.
Oh,
Ricky Pearsall from Florida.
Oh, he's good, bro. Ricky's good. He's nice.
Is he?
Yeah, Ricky's nice. Oh, he's good. I'm surprised they didn't get Lad McConkey then, man. McConkey's nice too.
Yeah, the 49ers guy is like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, Ricky Pearsall's a good player, bro. Michael Gallup. Is he like Michael Gallup?
49ers guy is not happy about it. Oh, he is not happy.
Nah, Pearsall's a good player, man.
He played with Jaden Daniels at Arizona State.
Yeah, he's a good player.
And see, he's undershadowed by going to Florida and playing in a lackluster Florida program for the last 2 years.
That's a good pick, man. That's a really good pick. I'm surprised they didn't go after Lad McConkey, but Lad might go to Buffalo. No, Buffalo might get Adonde Mitchell. They might get Mitchell.
They need a
receiver. Who do you like better?
Number 2.
That's a good
pick,
pick,
man.
man.
Be an early first or early second round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're gonna drag this last pick out 13 minutes.
Oh, Carolina traded up for that pick.
Oh, the Panthers.
So that means the Panthers want a receiver. I think the Panthers should get. For the Panthers, you got to either get Xavier Legette. They might go Legette, Carolina. He's from South Carolina.
That's true.
So Xavier Legette, I can see
they
that.
Got somebody they wanted. They're all excited. They got somebody, whoever they wanted, they got him.
Yeah, Legette is nice. He's a really good player. Look at
so Buffalo moved to the number 1 pick in the second round, so they'll pick first tomorrow.
Carolina's like, man, we got to do something.
And that's crazy. Like, did y'all just see that those stats for
they gave up a 6th round pick.
The guy we were just talking to about. I'm sorry.
Say that again.
The stats for the guy from Florida that was just taking the wide receiver.
Pearsall.
So at Arizona from 19 to 21, he had like 691 yards and like 5 TDs. And then like 2 years at Florida, he had almost 1,000 more yards, I think.
Because Herm Edwards in Arizona State didn't know what he was doing.
Why did they hire Herm Edwards, first of all?
Come on, man.
And then he got in trouble. He broke all these rules and got him on probation. And now, doing, bro?
Don't worry about them.
Don't worry about them.
I knew it was over them when they had N'Keal Harry and he was that trash. I was like, smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
In fact, Bill Belichick took him in a first-round pick is another.
That's why he's not there anymore.
That's why you're not here anymore.
It's a compound thing.
You also hired Matt Patricia as an offensive coordinator. What did you think was going to happen?
We're in here.
Did you not see what he did in Detroit? Nothing that he did in Detroit let you know he was worthy of coming back.
The fact
Detroit
that he's a
actually is better
defensive
with that.
coach for his whole career probably was a
Come on, man.
red flag.
All them dudes, McDaniels, all of them. They were like, "Listen, Bill, it was Brady. Just admit it.
Yeah.
It was the Brady juice." Hey, man, do y'all think Bryce will be better next year? Are we holding a prayer circle for Bryce?
Well, it's hard to be worse. It'll be really hard for him to be worse. He was hot garbage last year.
It wasn't his fault. It wasn't all his fault, though.
No, it wasn't all his fault. He had no talent around him or no protection, but he looked god awful.
That's hard to judge it. You know, and Saban's talking about it right now too. I mean, the guy was the number 1 draft pick and went to literally the worst team I've seen in the NFL as far as literally the worst team that I've seen in the last 6 years, maybe, as far as just teams that get the first draft pick. I mean, there's been some Cleveland teams that I've seen that have been better than that. I mean, they were all this Panthers team this past year. It's a wonder they won 2 games.
Yeah,
I think it was 2 games, right? It was 2 games.
I think it was 2.
Won 1 or 2.
I know they won 1. I think it was 2.
And they looked like got 2, but
they
was
were
a struggle.
They were awful, just awful. And to Jeff's point, it's not much worse you can get. I mean, they might get a win or 2 more, but if Bryce is going to be your franchise guy, you're just going to have to start building around him. That's it. I mean,
I wonder how long they hold on to Bryce before they punt.
How
long do you give him the full rookie contract, or you think they'll be out before then?
3 years, 4 years, 3,
4 with an option on the 5th.
4. I'd say that's a fair statement. 4 years.
Give them that long before they punt.
Yeah, I'd say 4 years because they got nothing else to go on. What are they gonna go get? They got nothing to. They go get another quarterback. Who are you gonna pass it to? Who are you gonna give the ball to? Who are you gonna protect you?
If he's if he's bad again this season,
you're right, Merk.
They win that yet. Yeah,
Yep.
he's a Carolina guy. That makes sense. They need him. They need a go-to receiver. Yeah, so he'll go from South Carolina with no line to Carolina with no line. So,
well, that was a good first round, man. That was a long first round for sure.
Indeed, we went almost 4 hours. Good gracious alive!
I mean, we soldiers, man.
I appreciate being on this stream this year. It's always fun to do the draft, man. Thanks for having me.
Dude, man, you founding father of the show, man. You can come back anytime you want.
Hey, man, I appreciate
We have you back anytime you want.
Y'all are doing
Come back during the football season, man. Come back during college football season.
Live during football season. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll dip in, man. I had to, like I said last year, man. I had to take a leave of absence because of moving and other things going on. But man,
Life.
Yeah, man, life start lifing. So
life starts lifing.
Life starts lifing. But nah, man, this was great, man. My Cowboys did what I wanted to do. I didn't have to go on an epic rant this year. I'm happy about that. The Steelers did a good thing. We all win tonight.
We saw the product. Everybody is happy tonight, so that's good. That's good.
All right,
well, Mark Dog, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. Good to see you again, my friend.
Thanks for having me, man.
Love for you, brother.
And Parker, pleasure to meet you, my man. We will do this again for sure, man. Hey, you're holding down the fort. Great Alpha fam, Alpha alumni.
That's it. Hold it down, big man.
No, got to represent, you know.
Hey, we should have brought Charles on here. That's all we were missing. We were just missing Charles.
Man, I ain't talked Charles in a minute.
Me either. Hey, look, shout out to Charles Conwell.
Yeah, Charles Conwell, man. Wherever you is, Charles. Hope everything's well.
All right, fellas.
But all right, homie. Good to see you, Mark. Till next time, brother. Later.
Peace.
Take care. I
and
guess
then there were two.
There were two. It comes down to the end of it. All I gotta say is to the I know there's 58 people still here, 56 from the Twitter, from our Twitter following from Couchcasters Podcast on Twitter. thank you to everybody who viewed in the entire process. I know Jeff would say the same. I mean, we're almost at 4 hours, and a lot of you have stayed around, listened to our camaraderie, as if you want to call it that. Jeff, I don't know what you got. What's your opinions on it? First round.
Good draft. Enjoyed the party. Glad Mercer came on. It was good to see him. Want to watch some content with Mercer? Go back and look at some of our earlier episodes when Mercer was in the show. We had a good time. So it's good to see him. It's good to see JP. Good to see Big Mike and Michelle. Glad they came along. Glad
Big Mike,
everybody
Big Steeler Nation, baby.
Everybody that hung with us tonight and tuned in. Thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check us out at Bama.network and go Steelers, everyone.
Roll Tide.
And Roll Tide.